Tanaka,
Yep.
as Birdie, has. You guys don't really know what the hell happened, but he has found you, and you guys wake up after a long rest to a knock on the quote unquote door. And it appears to be Birdie. And I'm going to let you guys RP that out, get everybody caught up.
Can we see, like...
Run. Yeah, you can see out. He can't see in. But he's
standing there. I have a very bored look on my face. Like, come on, guys, hurry up! I know you're in there. Hurry up! Come on.
I'm instantly like suspicious just because of all the shape changers that we've come across and the fact that Ta and the other guy was basically cloned.
All right, I will be right back. I'll let you guys RP this out. But yeah.
Whoa, what?
Birdie! Nix will like jump out into the hallway.
Oh my god, you're a fucking idiot.
Hey.
I'm just gonna like step out next to Nix, like prove you are who you look like you are.
And how exactly am I supposed to do that?
Well, he's not magical. If he was using some form of like, shape changing, his whole body would be magical. I'm looking right at him, and he looks like Birdie.
What did we do to the assassin that attacked us?
Which one?
There was only one assassin, right?
How many assassins did you guys have to kill?
The one that...
Oh, yeah.
Birdie. Okay, no. All right, here's a good test. Birdie, pull out from your satchel the item which I had gifted to you before you departed us.
Out of character. Which
it was like a mage's robe or cloak or something. Should be like fine mage's robe or some shit.
I don't seem to have that in my...
Oh, I gave it to you.
It's not him. It's not him.
Imposter.
Yeah, it was off of that ice mage we murdered. He had a nice cloak, so I took it, and then I gave it to Birdie because you didn't have any money.
I think I sold it.
Okay, it's Birdie.
Oh, I know.
I'll poke him with my
Next, have you burned down any taverns lately?
Yep.
Yeah, that's totally Birdie.
I mean, everybody knows Nyx did that. Yeah. Oh, shoot, my headset's dying. Great.
Did you guys get rid of the pet Umber Hulk?
Umber Hulk. Which one is that again?
Yeah, we went through a lot of stuff. I don't remember.
Big ugly thing that we tried to befriend.
No, we killed the other really...
Oh, the
baby.
That's Nick's one. The baby Umber Hulk.
Yeah, it would have been awesome. But no, we thought the mama was like mad and bringing other babies. It would have been awesome.
Yeah, that was a long
Don't
time.
worry though, we will have a mascot. I guarantee you. We will have
your owl who hates you.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Nyx has an owl that hates her.
Nice.
It's probably my favorite thing. I think I like it more than Nyx.
How do you guys know this guy?
We did work with him a while ago. He's a good friend.
It's been a while.
Well, that's
Is
same
this
lot.
the guy you said we'd be waiting for who had that shady business when we first met?
Yes.
In those damn caves with that damn Oni?
Yes.
Shady business?
Yeah, where were you during that, huh? Did you know that Cliff was actually an Oni and he tried to kill us?
That sucks to be you. Guess you should have been paying attention.
Sounds like a bad friend.
Well, maybe if we had a ranger friend that was good at seeing stuff like that, we might have known.
Isn't your perception like insane?
Yeah.
Or Brandon?
All right.
Yeah. Shh. I actually almost took a feat that would have bumped my passive to 25.
Jesus.
But then
Yeah.
it would have literally made you...
I would have disallowed that. I'm not gonna lie. At that point, that's a little too insane, and I don't think Adrian is ready for that sort of shit.
Especially, I'm only level 8 now. That would have been a little insane for level 8.
Yeah.
Adrian's like, you see, and he's like, I know.
I see everything.
I
can
can actually see your screen.
I can
Yeah.
smell the
You can
path.
see the GM overlay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So I'm still suspicious of Birdie just because, but of all the bullshit that's going on.
You guys, I have thrown some fun things at you. Yeah.
Out of character, I am just fine with that.
I don't remember if we established this or not, but is my halberd silvered?
It is magical. It is not silvered.
Okay, cool.
But
next
it,
one. Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. But it kind of functions similarly.
Nix wants to take the time to start recharging all of her charged items. There are many.
Okay.
Don't forget to
Go for it.
unattune to that wand of whatever and attune to the necklace.
Ryman, you said I'm currently at a -1 for everything. That includes AC, right?
No, not AC.
Okay, so I'm just saying -1
ability
for
checks.
all ability checks.
Was it attack
ability
rolls and ability checks?
Does
Yep.
my Ring of Protection cancel that out? Because it does gives me a +1 on
Yes.
saving throws and stuff.
Yes, that would cancel it,
Cool.
except for the ability check part.
All right. Any
So if you
suspicious
do
saving
perception or anything like that, it's going to be a -1 for now.
throws? Got it.
You're recovering from being, beyond the grave.
Are there still tons of goblin bodies out there?
Yeah, there are.
Well, hey, listen, Bertrand or whatever your name is. I hope
Birdie.
you're ready for some really weird, freaky ass giant half spider monstrosities.
Yeah,
I think they might all be dead.
they're disgusting.
I would hope so.
Well, we killed a few. I don't know if we killed them all.
We'll see.
I wanna walk out to one of the goblin bodies and pull out my whip and be like, "Hey, Sylvain, can we try this again?"
It takes a second, but then you hear a voice come through your head. You're the only one that can hear it, and you hear the voice say, "If you really think you're any better."
It's just
I
weird
think
when
so.
you start talking to this
So
fucking
cast.
thing.
You have to cast a spell and roll a nature check.
Right. So I'll just target one of the goblins and I'll poison spray at it.
Okay. Okay.
Fuck me, dude.
You just hear a laugh in your head. Pathetic. And then the
I
voice
bet
goes
you that whip
quiet.
is laughing right now.
Just roll it back up and stick it back in my pouch. Out of character, how many times can I try to do this before this thing resents me?
You might want to leave it at once a day.
Okay.
Once or twice a day is about as much as you might get, but who knows? We'll see. Depends.
Well, I'll walk up to Corellian and be like, "Hey, if I can ever get this whip to respond to me, would you be interested in this super badass battle axe that I have?"
You mean the one I helped pay for the gilding for?
Yeah, the 50 gold. Yeah. It's got kind of like our symbol type deal on it, right? We were all running around with wolf stuff.
You can carry more than one whip at a time, right?
Yep.
As I gesture to my
can't
back with a spear
But I
and
can't
great
attune
axe
to
and
more
a
than one
sword.
thing, right? So I have to be attuned to the axe.
The
whip.
axe doesn't require attunement.
Oh, I
That's
thought I
just a
did
really
have to
damn
attune to
good
it.
axe.
No, it's
dude.
just
Oh, okay.
Just
Well then,
keep it.
never mind.
Yeah.
Rewind.
And it would
Basically,
still
our
be
GPU.
it would still be an axe, it'd still be a decent axe. The axe itself doesn't require attunement.
Okay.
It's not magical.
Well, never mind.
It just has this sort of odd quirk about it.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're better off keeping that axe just in case.
Yeah, because
Whips are
This
fine
thing's
and all that, but
very
nothing beats a
punchy.
good chop.
choppy.
Well, I'm gonna head down the hallway.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow gingerly.
Actually, and at this point, Crick says, "Good luck to you. I think I saw something elementalish or planer. Off out on another part of the island. I'm out of here. Good luck.
Thanks for not
And
setting
he
up
just
some fire.
fucks right off. Yeah, well,
Oh, that's my job.
that's fair. Okay,
Did
so
That Yanti Queen poison, you said it lasts 1 minute after it's been applied, right?
mm-hmm.
By the way, what was that dude that we completely demolished? The half orc demon fiend looking thing. What
The
kind of race?
jailer?
Oh.
Warden dude?
The
'Cause I still
jailer.
got his head
The
in
jailer.
my. Okay. I still got his
yes,
head.
you do.
Well,
Yes,
two
you do.
halves of his head. I just want to
Yeah,
know
we
what I need to
wrecked that
title
thing.
it as.
Jailer's head.
Jailer's head would work. I'm not entirely sure why you have that, but whatever.
Because reasons.
You said it had pretty badass horns on it.
I did say that.
Carillion is still a very simple man.
Okay, so you guys are gonna go back down the hallway. How are you guys gonna go down there?
I'm just gonna walk down there.
Okay.
Very carefully.
I will be right behind Ta.
I'll be behind Bremnick. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be up there somewhere. Mid-range
Okay.
is fine. Middle of the pack.
And that puts us over here. So Ta is up front. The moment you are gone. So Ta is up front.
I'll just kind of float. Front,
Okay.
back, scout ahead. Like that.
Okay. Let me grab your dude here. So as you guys go down the hallway, Birdie would notice a few extra tracks. Oh. Well, then ask.
I was just gonna do it this way so you could continue the story.
No, it's fine. Fucking ask. This is about fucking.
Role
I
playing.
should be talking less than a third of the time, and I find myself talking over half.
Hey,
Fucking
Birdie.
RP shit.
Well, you've got
God
to
damn.
tell the story. Come on.
Birdie, are you still wanting poisons for your arrows? I know we talked about that a while back. Cause I was making
Yeah.
poisons for you. I've got
That
a
was-
really strong one from Yanti that we killed a while back.
Ooh.
It's really strong, so I'd be really careful when applying it.
Do you use daggers?
I can.
We found some claws that could be used as daggers if they get made into it.
Oh yeah, they
That
got some pretty
thing-
nasty things coated on them too.
I tend
Well,
to
I don't know if
prefer to
it's code-
stay at a distance, but sometimes that's not possible.
Do you think you attach these claws to your arrows?
No,
Probably not. Way too much.
she's huge, so doubt it.
It's only
Oh.
a foot long.
Raven, quick question. Those 2 vials of venom that Nick's found in that bag, were those from Yanti as well? Because it just
Yeah.
says venom, doesn't say what kind. Okay.
Yeah,
Alright,
they are a weaker version of the Queen's Venom.
Okay.
here you go, Birdie. I'll give you this Yanti poison that I found, and I just PM'd you in Discord.
Oh, by the way, hello, viewers.
Hi, people.
Did not expect to see Evil Giraffe from Gaming with Sabers channel here.
Hi,
She's
Giraffe.
got way to call out your lurkers, by the way.
Yeah, right.
That's what I do. That's my job. You can tell I'm really good at this. I've done it a long time.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is where you guys are. I think I moved you. You guys get down the tunnel. There are some fresh tracks from orcs or orc-like things. Things you're becoming somewhat familiar with now. And you are now in the hallway that you previously ran from.
I listen for skittering.
Nix wants to point at the
alright.
floor
Yeah,
and look
same.
to Carillion and say, "That's where we brought you back from death. You died right there."
Oh, God.
Someone died.
What a dick.
I'm gonna
You
just
just- you-
laugh and keep walking ahead.
You just hear Barter behind you go, "Indeed."
Indeed.
Nice.
I just kind of sulk
Good
and just like, well, I
job.
mean, technically I died in the other room.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely listening out for
Oh.
skittering as well.
Okay. Oh Jesus. Okay. So between the three of you, you can hear the sounds of skittering, but it doesn't sound like
The
quite as
skittering.
many of these guys, or it's somewhat distant.
Okay, cool.
Did the bodies get moved?
They did, in fact, get moved.
Huh.
You do notice that, even with your that perception in
Terrible
general.
perception.
Hey, so
Yep.
there were 3 more. What the fuck, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've actually been sort of piled up on top of each other. The chitinous armor sort of split open, where you guys did quite a bit of damage. Yeah, that's all you see at the moment. It's a couple bodies piled up.
Hey, do we want to cut off their shield arms and like try to sell the shields?
Do we really have time for that?
I mean,
Because it's been 2 days since we've been on the island now.
I do want to
Sure.
point out, Curlian,
Right,
that
sir.
you
About a
you
day.
were taking pieces of the enemy apart when you died.
yeah. Do you really need samples right now?
Wait, we've
I
had-
guess not.
Have we had
Always
2
nice
long
to have
rests?
trophies.
You've had 1 long rest and 2
Yeah.
short rests.
Okay, that's what it was. I thought we had 2 for some reason.
Yeah, you guys have been on the island for about, considering all your skulking around and everything like that, about a day and a few hours. So it hasn't been as long as you might have thought.
Alright, well, looks like we got 4 doors in front of us. Where do you guys
Yep.
want to go?
Well,
I wanna check
these
that-
dudes came out of 3 of them.
Yeah, I wanna check
So-
out that door I broke down.
Was that
Yeah,
this
it was-
one?
Okay,
Yeah,
that one? All right.
The map is a little off.
All right. So in here, that goes there, 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 there. See a hallway that goes deeper down.
I listen for skittering again. Oh, it wasn't
Uh,
fucking today.
Your perception is amazing. So you don't hear any skittering down there. When you guys came into this room, you could kind of hear it coming from that general direction.
Oh, great.
Was that the only direction we heard it coming from?
Yeah, that was the only spot that you heard it coming from.
Do I see anything on the ceiling?
Good question. You do, in fact, see some cobwebs and some small spiders moving across, but nothing that looks immediately dangerous.
I squint angrily at the small spiders.
You do that.
Alright, I'm gonna just peek around this corner over here.
Okay. It looks like a tunnel. It's a well-made staircase. At least initially. You don't have dark vision, do you? Okay. Yeah, it looks like a decent looking
Someone doesn't
sort
have
of
dark
stone
vision?
marble staircase that extends about 20 feet in front of you, and then you can't see any further.
Hey,
But it just seems to go straight down.
somebody with better eyes want to see down this tunnel for me? It's got some nice
Look
stairs.
at-
Sure.
Let's open the rest of the doors first.
Yeah.
I'll look at Todd and just be like, I think he has a thing for dying. He can't see in the dark and he's pushing into a dark hallway.
He's like a child in a dark cellar.
Raven,
Well,
I
got,
can't
like-
control my token.
We got
that's a
like
stupid
3 or
thing.
4 more
Hold on.
sweet rolls, so if he dies, we got a couple more things to go.
I'd rather not.
Didn't 2 of them come out of this door here?
No,
There
just
we go.
one.
You should be able to now.
Yeah, one
Yep.
of them
There's
came out
there's one out of
this
each of the other
door,
doors.
Okay.
This
Mhm.
door.
Yeah, they kind of came from the big doors mostly. You want to crack that door? Who's cracking that door?
I will.
Check it for
Okay.
traps. I've fallen into some
Yeah, I'll
contact
check
with
for traps.
lately.
All right, give me investigation.
Not bad.
The door is not locked and it is not trapped.
I'll open up a crack.
Okay.
Don't tell me he sees a fucking nest. I don't like that laugh.
That would be funny.
Birdie dies 5 minutes after joining the group.
Hey, it wouldn't be the first time.
Well, not before I die.
Oh no, yeah, freaking Randwin did not last time.
One combat, and like the first round went down. Holy
Yeah.
crap! Come on.
I have gone down a lot of times since we started.
True.
There you go.
Yeah, you should, I don't know, get good or something.
Yeah.
Hey, listen,
Play a bit better.
I put out my fair share of like hurt though.
Yeah, so have I, and I've been down to one person.
Yeah, but you have your gigantic goddamn shield.
Does tend to
Yeah.
help.
And you have your girlfriend's
Yeah.
plate armor. What are you?
Oh,
Oh my god.
damn!
I believe you also got a shield because you were admiring how little damage I took.
He just never uses it. It's okay.
Wait, I have a shield?
Oh my god.
Thought you did.
Yeah.
Thought
Because you
got a
did, and I
shield.
was like, wow, copycat much.
Yeah.
I don't remember getting. It's not even here on my fucking. On my
Then I guess you don't have a shield.
What the fuck?
You left it behind on the airship.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I probably did.
All
I
right, so
didn't
yeah,
realize
you
I
see
thought.
this sort of room. It's got some pillars. There are manacles hanging from the pillars. None of them
nice.
are open, or they're all open rather. None of them have anything in it. Although one of them does seem to still have a wrist and hand bone structure from some sort of previous tenant.
It's the 50 Shades
Nice.
of Orc room.
What is that? Really,
You want-
really just ask.
You want to go out to it? All right.
Well, yeah, I'm just gonna I just want to see inside each of the rooms, then we can figure
Okay.
out which one to go into.
Which
So,
one you want to
guys,
hit next?
I'm right by the one I want to open.
All right,
Okay.
next we'll stand next to him with the Eldritch Blast ready.
All right.
I try to put the broken pieces of that door back in the doorway so that if something
All right.
comes through.
I'll say for the purposes of this, you kind of step into the room to actually see. Another large circular room. In this one, there are chains going crosswise to each of the pillars. You get the feeling that this might be some kind of very old dungeon.
Yay, dungeons.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I died in a prison.
Well, there's hardly anything here. These guys, I'm not impressed with this room. What's in this next door?
Hey,
Do you just expect every door we open to be filled with gold?
No, I mean, I was
Yeah,
expecting an
apparently.
Iron Maiden over there, one of those like pulley things, like a quarter machine, all of that stuff.
Fortunate advice.
Oh, Bernie.
Of course, Nick says that. You see
tunnel
this
for me?
long hallway here. You can't really see beyond there, but this seems where this all is stonework. It's got a foundation. It looks purpose built. This doesn't. This looks like it's been carved.
Like the earlier parts of the place.
Yeah,
we were.
kind of.
Okay.
It looks broken, and it look like there's stonework on the ground, right? Like it used to be a path of some kind, but it is jagged. It looks like the walls have been carved out, and the ceiling.
Similar to like where the goblins stole.
Kinda, yeah.
And does
All
this
right.
all look like that dwarven stonework from like?
Yes, it looks very similar to that. Yeah.
Somebody with
Hey,
dark vision want
really?
to look down
Do
that
you know
tunnel
if
for
it-
me, real quick?
Do what with the tunnel?
Look down that tunnel.
Oh, this one. Yeah, I'll look down it.
Okay. Yeah. So as you look down it, you can see that the stone stairs sort of recede to an odd sort. It just gets rougher. Like the stairs were, after a little while, cut into the ground instead of actually overlaid with nice stone tile work and that sort of thing. It doesn't look any more recent, though, based on what you can see. It looks like it's all from the same time period. It's just this was carved out of the living rock, whereas, you know, a lot of this other stuff was actually, like, built up
Right.
as a foundation and all.
Yeah.
But it
Disappointment somewhere.
extends further than you have any chance of seeing right now.
Hey, Carillion, do you know of any, like, ancient dwarven civilizations that might have been out this way? Do you remember reading about anything?
I just kind of squint at it and just like, I mean, do I look like the reading type?
Well, I'm sure you get to study some, right?
No.
Oh, well, you're useless.
Wow.
Which way do we?
Okay. I might have to kill you one day.
You'd have to be alive.
So are there doors in that V1 and V7? Are those doorways
Yeah,
over
those are
there?
doors.
Like,
Yep, those are
you can
doors.
see those? Okay.
Mhm.
Nick would suggest going to the doors in the first room we've looked in.
Yep, already going there.
Okay,
Okay.
right behind you.
All right, so
Oops.
that one first.
Yep.
All right. This is also a stone staircase, but it goes up.
Hmm.
Up is good, right?
You said the other one went down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Next room?
I'll make sure I'll stand next to Carillion for backup.
You can see this sort of pathway leading to another door just a little ways away.
Nick will just look at Todd and see what he wants to do.
I'm gonna see what's around this corner.
All right.
We all die.
All right. So this way leads to. Hey, look at that! Another door.
Oh, hey.
Who
Hope you
knew?
guys like doors.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking doors.
Hold the door.
Okay, I'm just gonna open one.
Okay. That one.
Mhm.
All right. So you find a tiny little room. It has tons. Well, it has a lot of old, rusted manacles, chains. Seems like an old, entirely made out of chain, cat o' nine tails. Most of it is falling apart in disuse from a very, very long period of time without, of disuse.
Oh, there's all their toys. See, I was wondering where they kept it.
Hey, so
I mean,
Bramnick, I know you're going through kind of a lifestyle change right now. What with the whip and all, you want all the chains that are in here too?
Oh yeah, there's a room that's just built for you right there,
Mhm.
Bramnick. Go for it.
I'm just gonna walk to the other door and peek.
Okay. So you're gonna peek through.
Well, I'm gonna.
Oh, is that the problem? Is that why you're being
Yeah.
so sassy? Nobody's been hurting you, right?
You're peeking through then? You're trying to do it like? Are you trying to do it stealthily, or are you trying not to do it stealthily?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Are we doing this stealthily, or are we trying to kill?
I haven't been.
All right. Yeah.
I don't do
Okay,
anything
I'm just gonna-
stealthily ever.
I'll
I'm
just
gonna
open
go
the
ahead
door.
and roll to see
Okay,
if
so
you're-
as you open the door,
that's an 11. Fuck me.
where did I put this stuff? Okay. As you open the door, a reaver is right the fuck there, and it's gonna hit you.
Come at
Does
me,
that
bro.
mark an attack?
It's taking 2 hits at you.
Sure.
Does the first one hit at a 12?
No, that doesn't.
So you just straight up take 13 damage.
That's fine.
Meanwhile,
spider thing.
let's do
Yeah, I'll.
because it's fun.
I got a revert.
I think this is
Help.
more fitting.
Hey,
Yep.
cool.
So we are now in initiative.
Oh,
Nice.
my
Nice.
best initiative ever.
And it'll never
While
get
Bernie
better.
just like looks on you in disdain. Holy shit! How did you get a 9 initiative?
It's that high dexterity.
High dex and
His feet.
Kind
alert.
of a monster.
Yeah.
How high are the ceilings in this hallway?
The hallway is about 12 feet high. Pretty much like
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and whenever it's my turn. Hey, Brown, roll on back up. Well, the people who
Okay.
actually take this.
Oh, I guess I can.
I forgot to click on my thing.
Oh,
Just
hold
click
on.
it and roll again and then change it.
I just added your turn. Go ahead. What is it?
27.
It's 22.
27.
What the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
Oh god, it's one of those freaky things.
There we go.
Alright, that puts Urbith up first.
Just say birdie. It's
I know.
easy.
Do you think?
Okay. Damn, they're both in the way. Fuckers.
Yeah, you can shoot around them. You have sharpshooter, right?
Yes.
It's not really a problem. You could, if you can come up to here, you could actually shoot them. Or shoot through them, because you have sharpshooter, so you negate a half cover or whatever.
Do I have advantage on this roll?
No.
And I'm going to make a... What is it? A wisdom insight check
Okay.
versus his deception.
Sure. Go for it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, ouch!
Yeah, you made it. He's got a -1. Like, as long as you rolled into positive integers, you're fine, my friend. Yeah, they're not very charismatic. So,
Weird.
what did you want to know? Or is that what that one is? Or is that just the...
That's for my insightful fighting,
Right.
which now gives me a... as a bonus action, you can make a wisdom insight check against a creature you can see that is incapacitated, contested,
Yeah,
By
yeah.
blah blah blah. If you succeed, you can use your sneak attack against that target, even if you don't have advantage on the
All right.
attack.
Oh yeah, we should probably tell you about these guys, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, they're
They don't-
blind.
They don't have eyes. They have ears.
Yep, they hunt by smell.
And does
Also,
this
they-
happen to
really
be
small.
a monstrosity?
In fact, it is.
Good.
Yeah. You guys got the right guy to handle these ones. I'll tell you that much. Alright, go for it. Do your thing.
And then +2 if it hits.
13 does not hit.
Some
It's an
bitch.
AC of 16.
Then... Okay.
You get 2 attacks.
Actually, I think I get 3. If I remember right.
Yeah.
At least on the
no, because
first.
you use your bonus action.
Yeah, that's right.
So you
Oh,
get
man.
one more.
Do you guys have this one, or you want me to just stay back here? Or...
We'll see.
Well, I don't know. I'm kind of waiting for people to get
I'm
out
going
there
to
so
pop a
we
new
can-
toy that I have. Let's hope it hits.
well, because I
That'd be
can
loud.
be in the intersection here, and then you guys can branch off in the Y.
That hits. 27.
+2 for it being a monstrosity. Yay for favorite enemy.
All right. So as that pierces its armor, you kind of hear a weird gurgling sound, and it does not look happy at all in any way, shape, or form.
Good.
But that brings us to Brennick.
Can I squeeze through to like here with my small size?
Are you sure you want to do that?
You'll have, if you're gonna try to squeeze, that'll require a dexterity check.
Would that be like, would I be able to attack afterwards, or?
Yeah, it's just part of your movement.
Yeah, I'll get in there with it.
Oh, jeez.
So
Okay.
dexterity check or?
Welcome to the
Yeah,
Octagon.
Acrobatics.
Give me a.
We going nowhere. I got
It's
you
not a
for
dex
3
save. It's just
minutes.
straight. Well, acrobatics will work too. Yeah,
Okay.
to kind of like dodge and weave through.
6.
That was
No.
my favorite part of Spider-Man.
Ouch.
Let's see. It's gonna
Good.
contest you. Oh my god, I'm rolling like crap.
Ah,
So
I don't
you
know what
are
he's doing. He's
you
getting
did
into
not
good
make it
with
past them.
Alright, well then,
Oh no!
Denied.
I'll just poison spray it and then back off.
Okay. So
Wow, that is really
All right.
fucking good. roll.
DC 15 con save. So it's
has a-
gone.
Bajillion.
Oh.
Wow.
It is
So-
poison. Okay. So it is still going to take half damage. It has resistance against poison,
That's
but
does.
that is still 9 damage. That's not bad.
alright. And I'm gonna squeeze through these guys. Be like, excuse me, and back off. I'll take the opportunity attack. That's fine.
Okay. Yep. He's going to swing. He's going to swing with his claws.
Nope.
Not very good hit. All right. Corellian, you are up.
I now have a burning hatred for these things, and I'm just swinging real goddamn hard at its goddamn stupid
All
face.
right, you do your thing. All right, those two hit. That last one doesn't, so that's 26.
Cool, and then I'm gonna back up. Hey, Top, feel free to take our place.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
so,
Nix will like just lay flat against the wall so Tal can run by.
Oh wait,
So
hold on,
the only
Brody
person
didn't move.
in view of
Oh,
this
no.
guy is Birdie. And
Birdie.
Birdie, you
Yep.
see, there are these halberd slashes, the arrow puncture from you, and slowly the wounds slowly start to sort of close up.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Oh yeah, they heal.
Someone get in here and take this thing down quick.
With it, you are the only thing in front of it. You watch as the body of this thing compresses in upon itself, and he moves into the hallway.
Nice trick.
Think about, it's sort of like how rats or whatever can kind of, it's pretty much the same thing. However, in the hallway, compressed, he doesn't have quite as many attacks. So he's going to swing out with his claws. Does a
Ouch.
23 hit? Just a 12. And then he's going to attempt to bite you for 19. For 9.
Hit.
Alright, so 9 damage, and you need to make a DC 14 con save.
If you make it 12, you're fine.
Son of
That's
a
a
bitch.
9. You are currently poisoned and frightened. You must use all your movement to get away from him until he's for 1 minute or until he's dead.
Wait, hold on. Do I have a thing for this? Let me check.
Damn fear things.
Yeah, they're not nice. Okay, and then that's all he can do in a hallway. So that brings us to Ta.
Yay! I'll just tell Birdie, get behind me, and then I'm gonna get in the middle here. Excuse me, pardon
Okay.
me, excuse me.
Yep, that one.
Then I'm gonna use my bonus action to increase my spear's reach by 5 feet for the rest of my turn, and then I'm gonna
Okay.
attack it with my spear.
You do that thing.
Kill it.
Make sure I don't have it set on two-handed. Okay, good.
That'll hit.
And 2.
That'll also hit. It's 21.
All right,
Nice.
that's it.
All right, Nix, you're up.
Okay, I'll just I don't know, lean over to the side so I don't directly shoot anybody friendly.
Yeah, okay.
And I'll just blast those.
Oh, geez.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
even with half cover, which is what they would have, you got both of those. So, that's 30 damage. Jesus.
Very nice.
Woo-hoo!
Slap
But
hands.
it's still not dead.
It's
Oh,
not.
far.
But it's very close to dead right now. It's hurting really bad. But you have to use all of your
I'm
movement to
running.
get away. Yep.
Yep.
And you are going to take an opportunity attack on your way out.
Yep.
15?
Oh, just barely hits.
Wait. I can impose disadvantage on that.
Yes, you can. So the 13.
Then it doesn't hit.
Okay. All
Yay.
right.
Hey,
Bremnick, you are up. Yeah, so Ta throws it as you're running. Ta, this thing reaches out to grab at your back or whatever, and you
Get
just
down,
see
Mr.
Ta
President.
run with his shield in front of it.
Yay!
Do I have line of sight? Can I
Yeah,
see?
you do. Yeah, with that angle, you can manage it.
I will. I will ice knife it.
Okay.
Shake it.
No, I lied. I'm
Well, we are in a prison.
gonna thorn whip it.
Thorn whip, roger that. 13 does not quite hit. It was a valiant
bonus
effort, though.
action, I'm gonna healing word. Birdie.
Okay. Hey, 6 points.
That's...
Take it where you can get it. That brings us to Kai.
As I'm doing
brilliant,
this, I'm
go
just
for
going
it.
to go ahead and ask, hey, Ta, how many more javelins do we got?
I think there's 3 in the bag still.
All right, the first one hits.
I thought I went and got the extra ones though. Ones that you threw before.
Yeah, I thought you did too.
Yeah, you recovered 2 of them.
I think so. Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
5.
One of them kind of broke when it hit him. Okay. This will be interesting. All right. Is that all you got then?
Yep.
Okay, so here he comes. He sort of moves forward, and yes, he's gonna get that attack from you, Kai. Go for it.
Please die.
That's good.
I'm going to add a first level defense fight on that.
Nice.
Okay. Well, you can see searing wounds, all sorts of stuff. Some of them are starting to close up, but as they are, you sort of strike in with some more damage and reopen a lot of those wounds. That being said, it's going to Ta. These are all for you.
Yeah.
So 1, 2. Plus?
Yeah, that one hit. The second one.
14.
Right.
Bite 20.
Nope.
Okay. And then a shield attack, which is always crap.
Awesome.
All right. So that's its turn. But at this point, he's kind of realizing its animal instincts take over, and he attempts to flee.
Wait.
That is an opportunity attack from 2 people.
Yeah, do I get that
Yep.
as well?
3
Yep.
or 2, yeah, because you already
I
used
used
your
my
reaction.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, go for it.
Legit.
That 19 will hit, and that 19 will kill.
Yeah.
So as it's running away, you manage to get it right in the back, and it sort of slumps over.
I didn't see you could leave.
Its momentum carrying it partially into the room as its body sort of expands.
That's why you never turn your back on an enemy.
Well, you know.
Fuck, I guess I'll go back and grab Bernie. It's okay, you can stop running
God
now.
damn it.
Really? You're gonna say that?
That is a valid point. Anyway.
It's called a tactical retreat.
Right to V7.
All right.
Damn it.
Because I don't think those guys had anything on them previously. Right?
No, just chitinous stuff. You could try to farm it, but like it's not really useful for anything.
A while back, I found some leaves with some healing nature to them. Can I
Okay.
try to like chew them up a little bit, make a salve, and like rub it on my wounds and see if it heals me up any?
Sure. Give me a survival check.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh.
Brendan,
Okay.
this is no time for a salad.
How much do you? How
Damn.
much do you do?
Like, what do you mean? Like, how much of the leaves do I?
Yeah. How much of those do you use?
I'll just. You just said I had leaves. You didn't tell me how many I had.
Yeah, I would say that you picked a few leaves, so like probably like 6.
Okay. I'll just do like 2 of them. To see.
Okay. Roll me 2d4. All right, you recover 3 HP.
Alright.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
All right. Do you think?
Would
I'm
you
gonna
say
go
that?
try to recover my javelins.
Would you say that since I did that, I now kind of have a better understanding of the leaves and would
A little bit, yeah.
There we go. That'll pull me over.
Okay, and can I give me investigation? See how many you find. You buried them pretty deep in them.
Oh, hey.
Found both.
20.
There you go.
Technically it's 18. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, so you guys are headed to V7.
Yes, that's the last door on this floor, I think, right?
Well, there's
Well,
this
other-
one too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, other than that, and the stairs leading up and down.
Yep.
And this one.
Oh yeah, that too.
All right, but you guys are gonna start at V7. All right. So you guys move in there, and Birdie, your poison condition is now done. You take your sweet ass time to get there. Right over
Okay.
here.
Is everybody feeling healthy?
Yep.
Okay.
Where the fuck is Nyx?
She's over by top.
Right behind Ta.
Oh, I don't see her. That's weird. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. The
Wow.
Roll 20 did a major glitch
Mm-hmm.
for me. All right.
Sure.
Anyway.
Sure, it was roll 20.
Well, it fucking was. Anyway. So you're gonna pop those doors. All right.
Oh, yeah, it's getting get closer.
I'ma stay in the back this time.
Yeah, me too. Even though out of character, I have more health than Carillion and Tom.
Mhm. Well, and
There
plus
you
you can beat shape, so you can get like extra
Even
health
more,
pools.
yeah.
Druids.
Yeah, but he's got the most spells.
Yeah.
Fucking druids.
So
All right.
these, like
Yep.
cells.
Yeah, these are essentially jail cells that you see. The most of the bars have rusted off, and they,
Are there
again,
any-
it's disuse. There are some. You know what, Brandon? Give me a nature check. I want. No, actually, you know what? No, this would be Birdie. Birdie, give me a. We'll call it a survival check for you.
Okay. Not bad.
These, with your knowledge of monstrosities and the fact that you hunt them on a regular basis, you would
Yep.
recognize this cell here. The door here is broken open. You know, that whole wall is mostly gone. There is there are spider webs and small round things that you would recognize as most likely eggs.
Burn it. Burn it. Burn it.
I do a perception roll to see if I.
I look at Nick.
see
You still got that fireball?
Yeah. See if you can find any sickly gnomes that are suffering to their death. But ignore.
What are you listening for, Carillion?
anything that's not us? And I'm also scanning the ceilings.
There's nothing on the ceilings, but you can hear more skittering coming from that way.
I'll just be like, Todd, there's more over there.
Which way? To the right or above, like north?
Right
To the right.
Hey guys, since we see spider webs, maybe these are actual spiders and not these big hulking things.
Are they like small spider eggs, or are they like big spider eggs?
Each egg, there's a pile of about 20, right?
It's bigger than 2
Each egg is
inches.
the size of your fist.
Cool. I'm gonna go swing at all of them.
Yeah.
Okay, or we could light them on fire, but that works.
Oh, well, hold on. No. Fire would work better.
Yes.
Firebolt.
Okay. Roll it.
Can
Oh,
like
just
Nix and I just
gonna-
like dual finger guns? Just
What would be even better is to nuke it from orbit.
Probably, yeah.
With my knowledge of giant spiders, since I have that in my abilities, would I know that these might be giant spider? Like, that's what it
Eggs?
is?
They look similar, but the coloration of the silk sort of surrounding the eggs themselves is completely different. This is sort of like a mottled brown, and most giant spiders have a pink or white silk around them.
Okay.
So you guys are just gonna nuke the spider nest or whatever?
Yeah.
Is this
just
place
lots of
decently
fireballs.
lit at all?
Okay, I'll just leave it at you guys firebolt the ever-living shit out of it.
Sweet. There was a
Um,
firefight.
You can hear this sickly screech from what you presume would have been hatchling
Good.
spiders at some point, but obviously didn't quite make it
Good.
to that
We
point.
don't need no water. Let these motherfuckers burn. Burn, motherfuckers, burn.
I'm
Pretty
gonna
much.
look for Mama Spider,
Okay.
since we just attacked their.
Does my-
Give me
does
a
my 21
give me a
still
perception.
hold? Does my 21 still hold?
Oh, you hear her.
Oh.
Oh, something's coming.
You most certainly hear her.
Where's she coming
You
from?
might hear someone else too.
Oh fuck.
All right.
Yeah, you hear skittering, a very familiar sounding skittering of more than one body coming directly at you. You have about
Playtime.
4 seconds.
From where? From where?
3.
Here.
From here. 3,
You wanna block the door?
2, 1.
Casting
I'm gonna rush up to the door.
Entangle. Casting Entangle.
Both.
Oh,
I
my
see what you're
God.
doing.
Okay. I'm gonna attack one of them because it did enter my space.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna keep the same initiative.
Wait, could I have set my spear because like it was a
Roll me a dexterity check,
okay.
Would I
Just
have
to
got
check.
my
just to see if
entangle
you were
off?
fast enough. Because I mean, that was I was gonna put a DC 13 on
Yeah,
it.
that's fine.
So yeah. All right.
Panda.
So that brings us to top of the round.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were those your babies?
It doesn't quite comprehend what you're saying,
We
but the
prefer
tone
this
of
one.
voice, somehow you feel like it might understand that part.
It has no ears.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
smells the tone of voice.
It smells the tone of voice. It smells the sarcasm.
It's rich.
All right, so that brings us to Tanaka.
It's like the end of Men in Black. Oh, was that your auntie?
Okay.
I'm getting
Uh,
really good at fast, like simple math.
I'm gonna put 3 arrows into this first closest one.
Okay. That'll hit. That won't. That
Yes.
will hit.
Damn.
Dang,
It's
dude.
top of the round.
You did do the halberd thing, right?
Huh?
I swung
No.
to enter my space.
Oh, where is it? Okay, 26. All right, so I got that too. So grand total between both of you, 16, 27, 40. All right. Well, that
I
was
think that's all I can do.
that's a good opening round right there. Go for it, Bramnick. What you got?
I'm going. Since I noticed that my poison's not very effective, and I think it was cold wasn't very effective last time when I tried using something else. I'm gonna use flaming sphere, and I'm gonna conjure it right on top of this motherfudger.
Okay, let me grab a flaming sphere from somewhere.
Burn it.
I have the thing. It's in here somewhere. I'm just looking for my freaking red token, and I don't remember where it went. There we go. Flaming sphere. GC 15 dex save for half.
Is it 5 feet or 10 feet across?
Who are you hitting with that one? Oh no, that's the initial. It gets everybody, right?
The initial, I think it's just the one.
Oh yeah, well, dex save, and I'll just do dex save there. So
Yeah, because I was gonna ram it with
Neither
my
of 'em.
bonus action into
okay,
the same. dude.
this one.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
so
do I roll
he's gonna
damage
take
again, or does it
14.
take the same?
Yeah, it's the same one. It's easier that way.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
And then yeah, that's what I'll do.
Okay, Carillion, you're up.
I'm just gonna keep swinging for the fences here. This thing
You
gets
do that
done
thing.
quick.
Okay,
Yes.
all
Nice.
three.
We're
Damn.
20s today.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
with,
you guys are rolling ridiculous.
add
Nice.
one first level divine smite again
Where?
to the polearm bludgeon.
Okay,
There we go.
13. So that's
That's
28.
16.
So 28, 16, 44, 52, 55.
That's a
So you,
lot of
I
damage.
just want to point this out. You just did more damage than the rest of the group has done so far to it.
Gotta love that first damage.
Yeah,
Yep.
paladins are great for that. Okay.
Yeah, but
it's
fuck
hurting.
paladins.
They both. You can see some of the wounds start to close up again. Right, but because you were being a dick, Ta, it is going after you. It smelled that tone of voice, so.
Smell that too.
No. No.
That was
I
this
know.
one.
Yeah, it was that one.
It takes another 7
Denied.
if
Yep.
it ends turn.
Well, this one is actually going to move up here,
Okay.
and this one is going to move into the fireball. They're kind of bloodlusted right now. And this one's going after you, Ta.
Yeah. No. No. Oh, that's a bite though.
Mhm.
Well, it would still hit actually if I use shield. So, yeah, because even then it just gives it 26 from my AC.
So that's 8,
No,
and I need you to make a DC 14.
Okay, never mind. Sorry, it headed onto the shield. Yeah. So 8, DC 14.
Con save.
Con.
Oh! Gosh.
Shit.
You don't know why, but you are absolutely terrified of these things.
Oh man.
You have
Aw.
disadvantage on every ability check that you have. Any ability check or save or attack, which is the poison condition. And you must use all of your movement, including dash movement abilities, to get as far away from these guys as you possibly can come your turn.
Oh, that's right now.
You should have used the shield.
Speaking of which,
Son of a bitch.
What was the AC on that, or the DC on the save? 13.
DC 14.
14. Okay, never mind. I couldn't remember if Kai had an aura
Yeah,
or
it's a
something.
plus
It's
2.
+2, but
Oh.
that gets you to 10.
Yeah, no. Fine.
I'm surprised. You have a huge con bonus. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you're gonna have to run.
All right, I'm just gonna turn around and say, "Oh my god, I think I left the stove on," and then we're off.
Wait, Tom, where are we going? I don't feel like dying again.
You get 2 attacks on the way. One's a 26, so that's 13 extra damage on your way out.
Oh wait, hold on.
And then
Do
it
I
takes
get-
7 damage, right?
Does that second one moving
yeah,
into
they're
my attack
each-
range spark my opportunity attack too?
No, because you already used your reaction.
Yes, the 26. The 26 hit, but not the 14.
Yep, that was the only one I did. When I roll both of them, it just puts the damage at the very bottom of the chat. It's weird.
All right.
Nyx. You want to help him out a little?
Well, after seeing Todd run for the fences over there and stuff, Nick was just gonna look at him and be like, "Okay, Birdie said you guys have to burn now." So Nix is gonna like pull out this fucking Kamehameha stance and cast Scorching Ray at the little dude in the back.
The dude in the back. Okay.
There's
15
1,
doesn't
2, 3, 4,
Oh.
5.
I forgot it's at a high level. Okay, so the last 2 hit for sure. So that's 60. It's a 20.
Nice.
And that will do it for me.
You should really kill the close one, really close to me first.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Birdie, you're up. This one is damaged. This one less so.
Wait, Ryben, when you calculated the damage, did you add the 6 from all of the monstrosity bonuses he's got?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
How long does the poison last for?
1 minute.
Oh, Jesus. So we'll be running for a while.
My first one is going to be. Oh,
No.
ouch.
That will hit. All right, 9, so 11.
And I'm going to move back here.
Which one are you attacking?
This one.
Okay.
Don't you get a third for your bonus?
Only on the
No,
first
only on
round.
the first turn.
Only on the
Yeah.
first round. Okay.
Bramnik, you are up. You got yourself a fireball that you can play with and other stuffs.
Which it's just a bonus action to move it to cause.
Yep. So that gives you still your full action. Yep.
So I'm gonna cast Ice Knife. Oh yeah, I'll cast Ice Knife at this guy. At
At
second level.
This guy. Okay.
Yep. At second level.
Roll it. Okay, so the 13. So the piercing damage doesn't hit, but the rest of it does.
Okay.
They
that-
need to make dex saves.
So
No.
it's just 5 damage
No.
for the one.
5 damage to each.
Oh yeah. Yeah, 10 into each. Or is it, do they? Yeah, they take half damage to cold. Is that right? Because this 5 piercing
Yeah.
at higher level is actually cold damage. I don't know why.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just-
yeah. I got it. So
It'd be 5.
yeah, so it's 5 for each of them, with their cold resistance.
And then I'll,
Yeah, and then you can ram with the sphere if you want.
yeah, I'll just raise it up and slam it down on this guy's head. So he'll still.
Okay,
take
re-roll
worse.
it.
Re-roll it. Okay. 7 again.
Okay. And for that, they still have to make the dex save. They don't. So 7. Okay. Cool, yeah. That brings us to Carillion.
Great. Time to dig deep. You ain't dying again today.
We'll see.
Oh god, no.
Ouch.
Who are you attacking?
Closest one.
One right in front of you?
Yep.
Okay. So, I mean, the 22 hits. It looks hurt, but it ain't dead.
Oh god. Please kill this one.
Actually, if that's your turn, that brings us to,
Oh, sad
their
panda.
turn. Yeah, so they both start to heal up a little bit. Okay, so at this point, okay, yeah. So this one here, having taken quite the beating from you, Kai, and yeah, you're the closest to it, so it's going to attack you twice.
Oh god damn it!
Ouch!
Oh, both of those hit.
Oh
Shit.
no! Oh no!
Oh boy!
It's gonna follow it up with a bite.
27.
Oh no!
Oh no.
I
30
need you to make a
damage.
con save. Okay, you make the con save. You are not poisoned or frightened.
Unfortunately, you're still dead.
I'm
It's gonna use
getting
its
there real
chitinous
fast.
shit.
That
Holy
hits
crap!
You hate me. You hate me.
No!
Wow.
I don't. The roll 20 just hates you right now. Apparently,
Oh.
you saw how crap I was rolling earlier.
Wow.
So that's a thing.
Oh god.
You're cheating.
Let's see here.
I'm calling cheats.
This one here is going to move up and then squeeze through right over the top of Nyx, and there's going to be one. The first one goes to Birdie.
Does he get an opportunity attack? Does Carillion get an
No,
opportunity?
he's still in my.
No, I'm still in.
Oh,
He's still, yeah.
that's right.
So the first one was on Birdie. That didn't hit. The second one on Bramnik.
Yeah.
Third one on Nyx.
I gotta make a Constitution save
Yeah.
to keep up my flame sphere.
Yep.
So I just gotta beat a 10, I guess, right?
That was a double click. Take the second one. Yeah.
Do I have to do the save even if it didn't hit?
No, if it doesn't
Okay.
hit, you don't have to do the save.
Alright.
And then a shield attack on you, Nyx. Yeah, you make that.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright. So that's 9 damage.
Alrighty.
And that brings us to Ta, who is still thinking he left the stove on for some reason.
Does he get a chance to break the fear, or is it just...
He had the chance to break the fear.
Rip?
That's the
Save.
problem.
Well, he's gonna go back
Yeah.
past the first
Fuck.
No, dude. I only have 40 movement
door.
Yep.
with a dash.
Yep. So
I
right
guess,
there.
I'm guessing Kara and Barter and they're just gonna
Yeah,
be, "What are you doing?"
as Ta runs in here, they're like, "What the fuck?"
Hey, you
You
guys
can
okay?
still
You're
say
all
whatever
okay?
you want.
Okay, everybody
I'll yell
here is
really
okay?
loud.
You're still good?
He's just...
I'm just gonna yell from really far down the hallway. It's like, help!
Okay. In that case, Barter is gonna stay by and kind of keep the little one safe, but Kara will move up. So let me. All right. So she will start next turn. In the meantime, Nyx, you are up. Actually, I'll just, for the purposes of this, I'll have her move there as a dash. Alright, yeah, next
Alright.
it's all you. This one
So-
here looks really hurt. This one here looks less hurt.
Okay. I will move over here and take the opportunity of attack.
Okay. Some claws.
And then I'll react with Hellish Rebuke on him for that.
Okay. Okay.
Nice.
Nicely done.
And then I will do Eldritch Blast on the fucking dude that's really hurt.
Alright, so give me Hellish Rebuke.
There's that.
There we go. Oh, Jesus. That was a good one. So 37.
It's disgusting.
And then Eldritch.
Okay, both of those hit. So that's 23, and it goes down. You get it both straight through the jaw, through the mouth, and it falls.
Yay!
Right in front of Carillion.
Thank you for saying
Right.
not on top of.
I was considering it.
Make a dex roll.
Yeah, right. So, Birdie, you're up. You are within melee range, which gives you disadvantage currently.
So much.
Unless you want to do, yeah.
Can you bonus disengage?
Do you have bonus disengage yet?
Um,
No, because that's
what would it be called? Cunning action?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I
Oh,
do.
then you can bonus action disengage, I think.
Then I will do that.
Nice.
Okay.
Move
So use up your bonus
back
action.
here.
Yep. And then you
And-
can take your attacks.
1.
Those both
Son of a
hit
bitch.
for sure. 15. Okay, Bramnik, you're up.
I will do the thing.
Okay, do that thing.
I'm trying to find my sheet here. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I'm just gonna go beast form.
Okay.
I'll turn into a cave bear,
All right, K-Bear it is.
and I will multi-attack its face.
Okay. All right, that second one definitely does hit.
Now, I was already concentrating on the spell. I don't break concentration when I B-shape. Can I still bonus action?
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah. Hit him again.
Okay.
So,
Just
actually,
reroll the damage, and I'll have him make the dex save. 11, which won't make it. So what's the damage? 7.
Well, this is
Every
consistent.
time it's 7. So, I moved it
Okay.
from there to here. Does that hit it, or do I have to move it to here to hit it?
You move it to there and basically have it ram. It's
Could I
fine.
move it its extra 10 feet away?
Like out to here.
Just so that way Carillion doesn't take damage when he ends his turn next to it.
That's gonna have to be on him. He's gonna have to not end his turn next to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be a little harder.
Which brings us to you, Krillian.
I'm gonna move back into the room where everybody else is at.
Okay, you can slip past the giant bear. Yeah.
And,
I'll let you pass.
I'm gonna
Alright.
I'm gonna be like, that really hurt, so here's your retribution.
25, 16. Okay, everything but the last one. So that is 23.
Plus 8.
Okay. It does quite a bit of damage. Doesn't quite get it. That brings us to its turn. And you watch as some of the wounds start to heal up again. Seeing a giant fucking bear and fire blocking its only escape, it's going after the bear.
Come at me, bro.
All right, 1,
Oh god, I should have
2.
said that.
Wow.
Oh no!
Cheating!
Bite.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
sorry, I'm
you
calling
should-
bullshit.
Oh,
I'm
God!
definitely calling
Ryben's
bullshit
face.
on
He's
that.
got cocked eye.
I didn't do a damn thing. I just clicked
Lies.
that button.
I have a lot
Lies.
of constitution checks to make, and
Yeah,
I
you
got
know
a
those-
ton of damage.
You know those other numbers, right?
So what's the... So I need to make... I gotta
You
beat
need
a
to
10.
make
I gotta beat a
3
10, what, 3 times?
You gotta beat a 10. Yeah, 3 times basically.
And I have advantage because I took the Warcaster feat, so...
Yep. Nope.
Ouch.
So I beat it.
Yep. You managed to beat it.
Okay.
So that's still
How
up.
much damage? 19, 30, 43. Alright, well I'm back to my normal form.
Wow.
Yeah, they're kind of evil for that.
And it takes another 7 damage. If it is it ending its
I don't think it has any options. Let's see.
pretty surrounded.
With you that small, it can actually try. Yeah, it's going to move up. And do that.
Well, as my Warcaster feat, I'm gonna use my reaction to cast a spell at it.
Okay.
Does it look really hurt or just kind of hurt?
Pretty freaking hurt.
Just pretty freaking hurt.
Yeah, it doesn't hit.
Then I'm going to.
Go for it.
Fireball would be handy.
I don't have one.
Aw.
Druid.
Yeah, Druid.
Tingling roots.
I want to hurt this thing. Let's see.
Thorn whip it and bring it back.
Yeah, I'll just Thorn Whip it. I just hope that it hits.
Okay.
Show me potato salad.
Oh,
That
no, that's not an
nice.
advantage.
Will
18
hit.
for 12.
Pull it back
Nice.
10 feet.
And I will pull it 10 feet back towards me.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
Oh,
Oh.
I will send out my Thorn Whip around its fucking neck and just yank its head off as I'm trying to pull it close to me.
All right. So it kind of runs out. It's upside down on the ceiling, compressed basically. You still get the whip around its neck and yank down. And as you do, the head actually comes off the body, spinning in midair, skidding along the ground now. As it rolls up to you and the head slowly rolls off of its body to your foot.
I'm gonna just stick my foot on it to stop it and have like the Captain Morgan pose.
Does the
And
body
Ta,
go
your
down to
fear
the-
is ended. Your poison is still running for like another few seconds, but it won't last long.
Do I have to keep running?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
It's
like,
dead,
okay,
so you're no longer afraid of it.
You guys are here, good? You're good? Just wanted to
Oh,
say.
nice of you to join
Everything's
us.
okay?
I'm gonna drop my flames.
No, I'm not back yet. I'm checking on these guys.
Okay, you drop the flaming sphere.
I'll use a Rod of the Pack Keeper to gain a spell slot back.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm gonna pop a healing potion and then see what other people need.
Yeah, I'm pretty hurt.
A regular healing potion is 2d4 plus 2, right?
Yeah. Or that's the basic.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's greater, and then there's and
Alright.
then there's superior.
Hey, Ta, you asshole, come over here.
Yeah,
so I can heal
I'm
you.
gonna walk in. I'm like, yeah, they're good in the other room. There's other guys, so it's all cool.
I just like lightly punch Ta's chest plate and give him 5 points of lay on hands and cures poison.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
I was gonna.
So 5 HP.
Nope. You just get the poison cured off
Oh
of you.
yeah.
Is fear considered a condition? Like,
Yes.
is that okay?
But it's over now.
Right.
Once the thing's dead, you're no longer afraid of the dead thing,
I'm
Cool,
just
I'm gonna go ahead and
basically.
keep in mind for the future.
alright. You can slightly peach you.
Alright. Well, that was interesting.
Yeah.
You almost killed me again.
I didn't try. Like, I really didn't try.
Bullshit!
There were 3 of them. Come on now.
What are
I'm
you
not
complaining
gonna
about? You got 4 crits on me, or 3.
Yeah, that was kind of
Yeah,
awesome.
but you have a stupid amount of health. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Never mind. I don't want to do that.
Is there a reason you keep moving those around, or are they somehow sort of alive?
No, they're just annoying the shit out of me being on the map still, but they have to be on the map because they are actually there.
Hey,
Just
Merlin,
checking.
do you have any more lay on hands?
Not a lot, no.
Oh wait, Barter, can you heal me, bro?
I can try. Hold on. Where did he go? I'm trying to keep track of them, I swear.
Sorry.
Not very good at it.
Sure you are.
I keep forgetting that we kind of have a cleric in the group for now.
Yeah,
though
kinda.
we're not-
Ish.
He's not really a cleric, but he does
Whatever
have
he
some
is.
healing spells.
Whatever he is,
So, yeah, these three will come down, and he will attempt to cast Cure Wounds on you at level 2.
Oh, perfect. Thanks, homie.
I don't know that I have much
Wait.
more of this.
That's 17. Oh, perfect. You the man.
Even
Is it
after having
everybody
had that
else?
long rest.
Hmm?
Even after having had that long rest.
What?
Well,
Yeah,
he said he didn't know how many
he's
he had.
yeah, he doesn't seem to know. It's interesting.
Is everybody else okay?
Yep. Well, mostly. I'm down like 14 points, but it's not that bad. I'm still 65.
Oh, wow, I'm down 14 points.
Yeah, I got
I'll-
a few
Hey.
scratches as well, but I've only got like about one more spell worth in me. Other than that, I'm just going to be an Eldritch Cannon.
All right. Well, they came out of this room, so I'm going to just check this one because like it should be
I'll-
updated.
How far are you,
okay.
Nix?
I'll just say you can see down here.
I've only got some cuts and bruises. I'm fine.
I'm still bleeding
just
out
nervous
level
about
2
these
dwarves.
fucking bloodlusting spiders.
Yeah, you can see what looks like another nest down there, but it is unoccupied.
Does it have eggs?
You're a little too far away to tell.
I'll walk in.
Yes, we should burn them.
Yes, you can
yes,
see.
I want to burn
You
them.
can
Let's
see
burn
some
them.
eggs. In
Burn
there.
it.
All right. Roast
Burn
them.
'em.
All right. So I'll say that you guys just roast the shit out of them.
Ooh, what's over
I'm just
here?
gonna put these guys up here.
I just want to note that I'm
Um,
like fucking Mario, like conjuring fireballs and just like throwing them
Okay.
around.
For sure.
All right, yeah, and you burn them out. No problems whatsoever. You still hear that sort of screeching sound as hatchlings die.
Mm,
Do we hear
Yay, I
more
love that sound.
music to my ears.
I don't know.
What's
Give me a
down
perception.
here?
shit?
No, you don't hear anymore.
Okay.
Yeah. So everything else seems pretty devoid of life.
Good.
Here, I'm just gonna open this all up for you guys here. There's that.
While I'm standing next to Tom,
Um,
I'm gonna go ahead and hit him with a cure wounds.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, wow.
So, here is the situation as you guys are aware of it. You've kind of scouted around. You saw the two pathways, one leading up, one leading down. This one here leading sort of, it'd be slightly north, and very, very, very easterly. It doesn't seem to, it has a slight decline, but you really can't tell. Like, it seems to extend on quite a ways.
Well, do we go upstairs, downstairs, or down this random path?
Well,
Yes.
Up is always better,
Um,
right?
Yeah, we kind of want to get up, right? So we can get. Oh, we still don't
You
know
can always
where they
recon
took.
better from a higher vantage
well,
we don't know where this
just-
goes. If this goes to goblins, where they have the knife, or if they're long gone, which is probably the more likely option.
Right. We need to keep in mind that some of these tunnels are a little bit more recent than the previous tenants that seem to be dwarven from what Bramnick says. All this nice stone architecture is here, but there's also these really nasty dugout caves that probably weren't here when these were made. So there's a good chance that we might be able to use these tunnels to find them. I mean, just a guess.
Hey, Karen, have you heard anything else from Sid? Do you have any new messages?
No, I don't. I'm sorry. I've been checking as often as I can.
point. Shit.
Well, here's the other thing. These reaver things have come out of every cave that we've been in, or every room that we've been in, except for the stairs that go down. So if goblins have been going through here, maybe they're coming from down below, or maybe they somehow snuck through these caves. I don't know.
How big are these caves? Like these
The-
networks to the north of us here?
This seems. I'm trying to think of how. It's wide enough that Ta could walk through it, but only that wide.
Okay, so like nobody could like walk past him through this hallway.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they're, but it doesn't look the same as like the goblin caves that you went through earlier, for instance. It looks more like it was carved out for bigger creatures than goblins.
Birdie, didn't you notice a new set of footprints that had gone through here? Like probably the ones that moved the bodies. Well, through the original room, not in here.
Yeah, over at the goblin
remember.
area, yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey,
But they
Birdie,
moved the
on your way-
bodies, so they went somewhere. So we could go back there and check, maybe. Try and track
Did
them.
we go downstairs? Because the bodies were kind of in the way for going downstairs.
Oh, hold
And
on.
if they
Birdie,
went through
how
this side, they would need to fight those damn spider things.
Birdie, how did you get in here? Did you come through the main entrance like we did?
I followed your guys' tracks.
Did you see the big
Through the air.
thing circling above?
Yes, a couple of them.
So they're still there.
Oh,
Yep.
more than one.
Okay.
Wait, did you fly your own airship?
No,
Who brought you to the island? Or how did you get to the island?
on a ship, I think. I don't really remember.
Yeah, it was on
That was a long
small
time ago.
airship. A very small airship.
Who flew the airship?
Person, I think.
Yeah. Did you ask the name? I mean, I think you just
Nope.
sort of hopped on and you guys took off.
Was it
I'm
a
getting more
dragon?
suspicious.
Or was it a humanoid? Well, they're still humanoid, but human elf.
It would have been
As
a
far as I
dragonborn.
could tell.
Oh.
As far as I
Okay.
could tell, it was human.
It's funny.
What?
You just said it was a dragon form.
What?
No, it would have been a dragonborn. Dragonborn marine. My bad.
Okay.
Retcon.
Alright.
I'm getting more suspicious of Birdie. Can't remember how he got here exactly.
No, that's
You're
more
welcome.
that's more my fault than anything else. To be
Yeah.
fair.
Anyway, yeah, I say we track whoever went through here, and then wherever they went is probably where we want to go. So we could go back to V4 and then look for tracks, maybe.
I agree.
Like, there's 3 options that we have, and we don't know which one to take.
Okay.
Oh, that's weird. This patch of ground seems really familiar. This specific 5x5 square.
That's
I
because
guess-
this is where you died, and now you're just a ghost, and you're haunting the place where your body still is.
Oh, I'm gonna haunt the shit out of you guys.
So
Boo.
you guys are gonna rely on Birdie to track for you then?
I guess I'll help.
I mean,
Okay.
unless anybody else can track, I can't do it.
I can try.
Wait,
a
what?
little
I
bit.
would want proficiency in survival for this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I do have proficiency in survival,
Okay.
but I'm not that great at it.
Wow.
Wow.
All right.
Oh,
I
wait,
don't
did
see
you
anything.
say they were orc tracks?
You could try.
'Cause
Jeez,
I
even
didn't-
Nick's got a higher survival than I did.
That's the only reason I would actually bother to roll a survival at this point.
You know that there are orcs here.
Okay, I'll try it.
All right.
Do you get advantage if you're tracking orcs? Since
No,
they're like
no,
your favorite
no.
enemy?
It's just no, they're not a favorite enemy. It's just a.
Even Taw got higher survival than me.
No, but
Yeah.
I have a +7.
So-
I don't know how this is.
You guys do see several different footprints in some of like the cracks in the stone where there's dirt underneath, and sort of with the dust and detritus on the floor. You can make out a few different footprints. Here's basically what you see. You see first orc tracks going that way.
Right.
You also see orc tracks going that way.
Great.
Goblin tracks going that way. Down. The goblins and the orcs go down. There's another set of humanoid, it looks sort of feet and drag marks that way.
This could be where they took Sid.
Didn't they take him to the jailer and then also pull him out of there too?
Yeah.
Because the one dude. Oh, hey, he's still here. Well, one of them. You saw Sid get dragged out of the prison, right? To Barndor.
I was deep in meditation at the time.
Right, yeah,
Sorry.
okay, you're useless.
Of
Right,
course
thanks.
you were.
It's the only way. He's been here for a long time.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think you're
But
useless,
I think
Barndor.
I think the other guy said that he got drug out.
Yeah.
Kruick?
Kruick had told you that he thought that he'd heard somebody getting dragged out, and it was the only other person that seemed to fit Sid's description.
Alright,
Could be.
fuck. We gotta go up.
Well, all right, yeah. So this is up,
Yeah.
and then this is down, and this is where. So here you see drag marks and a couple of smaller, sort of, roughly humanoid footprints. This you see what look like goblin tracks. Now that you guys are somewhat familiar with it after slaughtering a shitload of them.
Yeah, we do.
I missed
well,
that.
some of us.
Damn.
Yeah, two of
Killed like 30.
yeah, a lot of goblins. And then you also see generalized orc tracks kind of going that way, along with some other. You don't see them right away, Birdie, but But after you kind of get them pointed out to you, you recognize them as most likely humanoid, like actual humans or something.
I think we need to follow the drag marks, right?
Actually, speaking of which, you also see some humanoid tracks going this way.
Well, we need to find Sid, but I also want to find this knife. And I also want to kill every orc on this damn island. So I kind of want to go all directions at once.
I'm so conflicted!
Yeah.
We could split up the party.
We don't know if the drag... Yeah, sure, let's do that. We don't know if the drag marks are Sid's, because supposedly he may have gotten dragged out.
But he did sound like he was in pain.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we could go up and then go down, if that's a fairly short route. I don't know.
Birdie, give
Yes.
me another survival check with advantage because of your feet. You
That's better.
recognize that based on how far you've walked and the sort of overview and the general look that you got of the island, you recognize that right now you are buttressed. You're in the mountain itself, and let's see here. This path, vaguely, just sort of the direction it meanders in a general sense, leads sort of across the front of that volcano, is what it seems to do. And you are currently underneath the castle as best you can reckon. Considering the architecture, considering how far you've walked and everything, you would guess that you're underneath the castle.
I relay this to the party.
Oh.
Well, it would make sense for them to take Sid to the castle, right?
They're
probably
but
take
then
them
again,
to
it's
their leader.
necromancy. They like their deep, dark caves.
And if you guys remember, the castle looked in almost ruins before. But yeah.
Oh yeah, that's perfect for people like that. I'm sure. I don't have any experience with that whatsoever. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna let you guys figure this out. I gotta go to the bathroom really bad. However, if you guys want to secure a way, you guys could probably get in a short rest. I'll give you that. Considering the beatdown you guys just I didn't even mean it to
you
do that.
cheated.
I did not cheat. I
Cheated.
did not cheat.
Cheated.
You
But
need new dice.
it's up to you what you guys want to do. You could try to get in a short rest if you wanted. Just tell me.
Yeah, I think we could do a short rest while we're weighing options.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If one of you guys wants to try to scout around a little bit, you would not get the benefit of the short rest, but you could do that. It's up to you.
I'm not sure if I get any benefit from a short rest.
Hit dice if anything.
I'll go scout around.
While-
Cool.
while
Okay.
I'm-
Here's what I want you to do then. Give me. You're both rogue and ranger, right? Let me look at your character
Yes.
sheet real quick. I want to try something here with
Oh
you.
shit. Oh, it's nice knowing you guys.
No, it's not a bad thing. Okay.
I'm not convinced, Bryden.
Underdark Scout.
After 4 crits in 2 rounds, I'm not convinced.
Okay, I'm gonna give you advantage on the perception roll to
Okay.
look around, and I'll play that as sort of like the alert and eye for detail. I don't
Nice.
think you're. What is your natural explorer? What is your favorite terrain? Do you know, or does that change?
I didn't pick a favorite terrain. I don't think I get one. I just ignore difficult terrain.
Okay.
Can't become lost. My group can't become lost by magic.
Okay. And with your skulker, I'm actually gonna give you advantage on the stealth check because you're not traveling with the party or ahead of the party. You're kind of going out on your own. And it's an area that you have seen, at least at a distance, before. Okay. I will tell you what you find. Hold on.
was that? I forget, was that with advantage?
Yeah, it's
Stealth?
with advantage.
Okay.
Are you scouting up or
Um,
down first?
What's that?
Are you scouting up or down first?
Yes.
Okay.
That's useful. Which way do you want to go?
Um.
You have time to go one direction.
Let's go up.
Okay. I need everybody to scroll to the bottom left corner of their screen right now and stay there, except for Tanaka.
Yay.
Just do me that favor because I can't whisper maps. But I wanna.
I'm just gonna zoom all the way in on the.
Actually, I don't think it really matters that much because you can relay this later. But we'll say you go up. Yeah, I'll say you can relay this later. It doesn't really matter. So you're gonna go up here. You're gonna be almost at the top of the screen, just so you know. As you come up the stairs.
Give me just a sec. Let me get over there. It's black.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Wow, no need to be racist.
I'm not racist. I have color
see that?
TV. Yep.
Okay. You see this small room.
Oh, damn it.
Is there a keyhole?
Sadly, I can't cast Pest Without Trace.
Why not?
Used all my spells of that
That's
level.
fair. Well, your stealth's pretty decent. And I already rolled for these for anything that's in this room, or in the rooms around it, rather. What do you want to do? You got 2 doors to choose from.
I'll
Just
check
so you know.
this door first.
Okay.
This room's empty.
Yeah. There's a large table here.
Okay.
It's got some. It looks like mostly eaten food on it, but it's. I mean, it looks relatively new, in the sense of the food doesn't look spoiled or anything.
Okay.
So as you walk up to the door, it is locked.
I gotta go check a different door. I'll check this one.
Okay. That one is not locked.
I'll peek in.
All right. See what looks like a sort of storeroom. Random, sort of broken crates and that sort of thing in there.
I'll make note of that.
Okay.
And then Go check this one.
Okay. This one is not locked.
I'll peek in.
All right. You can see a couple windows and what looks like a piece of wall stuck out over here.
I'll go investigate.
Okay.
Where was it?
Yeah, that's enough. It was pretty obvious, honestly. It looks like it was once a secret door. It has jammed into its area. The door itself used to be part of like the stone wall. It is since collapsed to an extent to where the door is unmovable. However, give me a perception check. Yeah, that's enough. You can hear, coming from over here somewhere, the voice of a man and two female voices.
Do I recognize them? Probably not.
I don't think you would have, no.
Okay. Because I actually have no idea who this Sid they're talking about
Yeah.
is.
That's true, too, yeah. You wouldn't...
I'll go back and listen up these stairs.
These ones? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see here. You don't hear anything coming from up those stairs. It seems almost eerily quiet. This,
Okay.
you get the feeling that this castle is... I mean, there's no maintenance really going on here at all. Whatever this place was, it's long dead. It just seems to be kind of being used at the moment. By something, but...
Okay. Well, I really don't want to surprise those people that I heard alone, anyway. So I'll go back and tell the party what I found.
Okay. And I'll let you guys decide on what you want to do, how you want to do it. I am going to run to the bathroom real quick. So everyone but Birdie gets a short rest. It sort of depended on what you decided to do, if they were going to get a full short rest or not. So, I'll let you guys...
Did they get a full short rest?
They did get a full short rest. It's been about... we'll say it's been about 45 minutes, and we'll leave that extra 15 minutes or so for you guys to figure out what you want to do. And I'll be back in just a second.
So you heard talking up there?
Yeah. Crap, I don't remember.
Did it sound like interrogating, or did it sound like...
I'll be right back.
It sounded like voices
a man
that I didn't recognize. But it could possibly be this person that you're looking for. I don't know who he is, so...
Out of character, does anybody know how the sending stones work? Like, if a message was played, is it gone after that, or can it be replayed?
I don't know.
My reasoning for asking is to see if Kara can replay the message of Sid. So that way you can hear his voice and maybe be able to determine from there.
Well, we'd be able to find out if Raven would hurry up and get back.
I got about an hour before I gotta take off as well. So. Nephew's turning 12, yay.
Yay!
What did I miss?
We died.
Oh, cool.
Curly, do you have any knowledge, like out of character, do you have any knowledge of how sending stones work? Like, can a message be replayed after it's been played once, or is it just gone after that?
I really don't know.
I guess I can look it up. Doesn't really say. It says at will. Until the end of your next turn, any person speaking into one stone can be heard by those near the other stone. Says at the end of your next turn, both stones are exhausted. Minor action here. Any character touching a single stone renews the set. So maybe that's a different rule set for those.
I'll be right back. Master's Guide. Welcome back. I have the Dungeon Master's Guide. I do not.
So we did the short rest and stuff, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Recharge your stuff.
You get all your spells back on a short rest, don't you?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I can use the Pact Keeper Rod again.
Why is this site not able to be reached? What the hell?
Alright, I'm back. What's up?
Question.
Sure.
With the sending stones, once a message is played, is it gone after that, or can it be replayed?
It's gone after that.
Damn it.
Why?
Well, because I was gonna see if Kara would be able to replay the last message that Sid sent, so that way Birdie could hear it and maybe ascertain if the male
Ah.
voice was.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. She could tell you what the message meant, or what it was, but she couldn't replay it, no. And it only plays to the person holding attuned to the sending stone, or who has the sending stone.
Wait, Nix, don't you have some kind of disguise thing that allows you to look and sound like someone that you've talked to before?
Yeah.
Would you be able to use that ability to help in this situation? Or would it cost you anything to do it?
For me, no. I can do that whenever.
Yeah, you could turn into Sid and mimic the voice and everything.
Hey, maybe that's a shot, right?
Well, how's that gonna help?
Well, because if Birdie can tell us that what Sid sounds like the guy he heard upstairs, then we know that's where Sid is and we need to go get him.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got you. Okay, I'm sorry. I kind of blanked out there for a second. Sorry.
Thinking outside the box, I like it.
So yeah, I guess Nix will try to like get into character, I guess.
Okay. And you're gonna just use the disguise self thing or whatever it is.
Yeah, and then
Master of disguise. Turtle.
Yeah, because you have silver tongued or whatever, right?
yes.
Okay. I'll say, roll me a straight intelligence check to see how close you can get it from your memory.
Okay.
Because it's a little bit of a high. Ooh.
God damn it!
I don't think he's
Can
going
I
there.
assist? Can I...
You
only
don't
have
really
2 eyes.
quite get the mannerisms right, but you get the basic tenor of the voice and all that as close as you possibly can. Obviously, you're mimicking a male voice, so it's a little bit trickier.
Would Kara be able to?
So I guess Nix is just gonna be
Kara could actually,
yep.
Kara could actually
yeah.
assist for advantage, so roll it again.
Oh, okay.
I was just thinking that, motherfucker.
I forgot more. Now you made me forget more.
Well,
No,
between
no,
the two of you,
Oh my god, I didn't even click that.
You're real dumb today.
you only are able to really mimic kind of the tone of voice in general. Birdie, from what you remember of being up there, it's similar in tone, but you really can't be sure, considering the situation. You're not sure if it is him or not.
It's worth a shot, though. What else do we have to go off of, guys?
Well, we could just go up there.
Yeah.
I mean, we would recognize the voice.
Yeah, we would.
Cool, let's go up there and not.
Are we gonna sneak up there? Or are we just gonna walk up there?
Did you hear
I mean, I
anything else up there
can't
while you were-
really sneak. We could do.
I can pass without a trace.
Yeah, that's as much as I can do. I'll still have a disadvantage.
So it's
I'm
up to
back.
you. Do you want to just gung ho go in there, or do you want to try to sneak? So I can pass without a traces and try to help with that.
We might as well cast it. We got a bunch of people here anyway, so.
Alright. Everybody group up. Get ready. Wait, how many... Does this affect everyone, or is there a limit to how many... Each creature within 30 feet of me, so...
Yep. And Barter and Vora say, well, it seems like this area is actually safer. We're gonna stay down here out of the way a little bit.
We'll still take the spell effect,
Yeah.
so that way you guys can hide back here.
Right.
So,
Sounds good.
I cast it. Boom.
Okay.
Love
So,
that spell.
anybody that's going up top, go ahead and roll stealth.
Do I need to roll stealth again?
Yes, it's been
Okay.
a little while. It's worth redoing.
18.
So 30.
Oh,
Wait, no, doesn't pass without
So
a trace
30.
give you just normal?
No,
no, he gets the plus
that's not
10.
how it works.
Well,
So
oh,
12.
Yeah,
Alright.
I get an 18. Not a 28.
Okay, so anybody that's going up top, I'm just gonna grab all of you guys and move you.
And we can't be tracked except by magical means.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, it's actually a super useful spell in the right circumstances.
Love that spell.
Alright, so all you guys get up here. And
Oh, I'm not there. Let me just redrop my token, or I don't know where it's at.
they don't notice. I'll get you. Sorry, it left you halfway,
No, it's okay.
unfortunately.
It happens. I got little legs. It's hard to keep up sometimes.
Where are you? Oh, roll 20 to this thing again. Okay.
There, I'll just drop a new token up here.
Yeah, that's probably best.
Yeah.
It's stupid that way. Actually, you know what? It might be. Nope. Okay. I was wondering if you were underneath another token, because that happens sometimes.
Alright. Kara
There
would
we are.
probably be the best one to listen, right, guys? She would have the better idea if it was Sid or not. Kara, do you want to lead the way?
I can, if you think that's best.
You would know right away if it was your father or not.
She looks over at Birdie and says, where did you hear them from?
This door. It's locked. I can unlock it if you want.
I thought it was this way, behind this wall.
Yes.
Okay. So wait, where are you pointing her to? Which door?
Well, I heard it from. I'll tell her I heard it from a secret door over this way.
Mhm.
But that door seems to be blocked. So since this door was locked, I wasn't able to actually see in, and I didn't want to stumble in on something.
Right.
So I just left it alone. So I'm assuming that they're behind this door. Somewhere.
Okay. So she comes over here. See if she hears anything. It'll be with a 9, no. You heard it from the other room, right?
Yes.
She moves over there. She'll try it again. That'll actually give her advantage because she's close enough. You kind of. Is anybody in there with her?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with her and watch her reaction as she's listening.
Okay. Then give me an insight.
Insight.
You see her face go pale white.
Ouch.
Before you know it, before any of you can really react, both of her pistols are in her hand,
Oh, shit.
and she's going straight for the door.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. I'll follow her in.
Oh, cool. So really
It's
that'll
locked.
end then.
So yeah, she's proficient in thieves' tools, so let's see. I just don't have the thing here, so let me do a dex. 17's enough. And she just walks right out in the hallway. However, nobody checked for traps, so
Damn it.
Well, the dumb broad didn't give me enough time to. It's her fault.
To be fair, it's her dad, so she's kind of
Alright.
she just took 22 damage.
only she or
Yeah, just her. As underneath, or this part of the door, as the lock was kind of screwed with, a rod flies out from the door frame and connects with her leg, the injured one.
There wasn't any way for me to do like disadvantage on that though, right? Because it wasn't
No.
an attack.
No, it wasn't an attack, so this would be 50.
she doesn't have like dungeon delving or anything.
No, she doesn't. Meanwhile, here is what you guys see as you guys exit or come out. Let me get this. Hoping I did this right. Like that. Then I need to come back down here. Wha-bam. So she is out there, and she just straight up starts taking shots at 2 for each.
Since I noticed her face, I think I would have rushed with her, right?
Well, I did
Yeah,
say
you
I
guys
was
can
also-
follow her in, but she's just gonna start shooting at sharpshooter. That doesn't hit.
Cool.
That doesn't.
I
Quite
guess this
hit.
is a thing.
That does. That does. All right, so yeah, she pounds out the hurt real quick. Let's see, so 37.
Nice.
Next.
And that will bring us to the top of the round here. Let's all roll
Sorry,
initiative.
what?
Are you following
Fuck
me?
me.
Those aren't orcs, right?
No, they are very much not orcs. In fact, they're both feminine figures. They
What?
seem to have horns. They are demons.
Yeah, hey.
Hey. Oh, that's not good. No.
Open this up.
Oh, yay!
Hey.
All right. Well,
You and me both.
Yeah.
All right. So that brings us here, and we'll go ahead and I'll switch this to descending. And of course, we have the initiative king himself.
Yep.
You're. I'm gonna do something I have yet to do. On this one.
Oh, nice.
Hunter's mark. All right.
this.
Let me mark that real quick. It'll be the mask, because that's easy for me to get to. So mask is up.
And then I'll take my shots on that same one.
Okay.
I think
That'll
I get
hit.
2.
That'll hit. Yep. Those two will hit. Let's see. That's 22.
Plus 100 mark damage.
Yep. 1d6 twice.
Is it 2d6 since he's higher level now? Or
Nope.
is it-
Hunter's mark is always 1d6.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Oh, nice. And okay.
Not bad.
Nice. Good job.
And these are
Total of
demons?
30. These are demons.
Darn.
Yeah. Technically fiends, but yeah. Alright, that brings us to Kara, and she is just gonna keep going. So 2 more sharpshooter shots. She doesn't get advantage, but the second one will hit for 16. Okay, that brings us to the demons themselves.
Goody.
They've been a bit surprised by the sudden bursting through of all this stuff. You see on this table here, now that you kind of get a second to look at it, there are daggers, but they're kind of like right on the edge here. You can see Sid in the background. He has daggers protruding from him. You're not exactly... I mean, the first thought is they're throwing them, but you can't tell. Let's see here. So, first, this one here sort of looks... Actually, this one here looks at Ta. And you just see her eyes kind of light up for a second and goes, "Ooh, shiny.
Oh.
You'll be mine."
Hey,
And
Nick.
instantly moves up. She'll take the attack from you, Kai. Go for it.
Wow. Fuck me.
Nope.
Ouch.
I'm rolling.
She
like
looks
shit.
right at you. She looks right at you, Ta. No, she is going to use, let's see here, her first action to use her
okay.
claws at you.
I'm gonna use shield on that.
Okay. So as you do that, she all of a sudden exhales into your helmet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I need you to make me a DC 18 charisma save.
Oh,
Ouch.
good. I'm so good at charisma.
Oh, damn. Some bitch.
Holy
Is that
Oh, and
counter
a save
spellable?
too. All right.
It's a save.
It's a save. You get +2.
Nope.
Okay, so 10. Cool.
Okay, I just need you to write down somewhere
Mhm.
that you currently have the mark of desire.
Okay.
You don't feel any different. You're confused. You kind of cough a little bit as this sort of smoke. It smells like sweet incense. It actually smells very good to you somehow. It reminds you of good food and wine.
Currently hot nuts in my
And
helmet.
at the same time, it also reminds you of the smell of battle. It kind of, I don't know, you just kind of feel good about it somehow. That'll end her turn.
We're gonna have to kill Ta.
Meanwhile, this one will come up and say, well, that wasn't very nice. And she's going to claw attack at Kara and fail.
I'm convinced you're using different modifiers.
Hmm?
He's cheating.
And a 7 for an NPC and then a 21.
No, their physical attacks aren't that great. They're more magic users. But, Bramnick, you're up. Actually, let's see if we can't.
Oh, is it my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did both of them take damage, or was it just the one, like, that she was shooting at?
Both of them have taken damage.
Okay. I'm going to run up here, and I'm
Okay.
gonna reach out, and I'm gonna grab this biatch, and I'm gonna
Okay.
touch her with light.
Okay.
So, pow.
Damn.
Okay, necrotic. Alright, DC 15 con save. Con's not that great.
Nice.
Oh, she takes all of it, and that is on the one that Kara was shooting. So,
Wait, is one
so as you do that, you see her almost recoil from that. It certainly hurt her.
Okay, and then as a bonus action, I'm going to cave bear again, and I'm going to use
Okay.
the rest of my movement to get right here.
Okay. You can do that. Corellian.
Is that one in front of me dead?
No. The one in front of you currently just has Birdie's hunter mark.
Cool. I'm go ahead and hit her.
Let's see. Nope, that doesn't hit.
There should be an advantage, right? I'm flanking.
Yeah, you are flanking currently.
Oh, cool.
That will hit.
And I'm gonna keep swinging until she's dead. What are you doing to my friend?
So 22, 33 damage.
Okay, yeah, she as you cut into her, I mean, she's starting to look like she's actually hurt
Also,
already.
Since I can see, who is that done way fucking back?
Sid.
That's Sid.
Oh, cool. If that's Sid, then I don't have to worry too much. I'm gonna go ahead and put a Divine Smite first level.
Okay.
And because it's
Alright.
a fiend, it takes extra damage, right?
It's a demon.
Demon?
Not all do. Depends. What is your? You have to look at it on your thing, because I think you get an extra D8 against undead. But I don't know if it's fiend too. You need to know your characters better than I do, because I can only do so much. Where is it? Let's find it. Too far. Okay.
If it is a undead or a fiend. Damn it.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Oh, cool.
Technically, she is a fiend.
Another D8.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay.
Nice.
It all adds up.
Yeah.
All right. Which brings us to Nyx.
Wait, hold on. That's double damage though on a crit. So that is, I
Oh, you rolled it on the crit? Okay. So yeah, I got it.
I'll so this the one's still alive, right? The one that's marked.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna fucking shoot that bitch.
Okay. That'll hit.
That's
Okay.
it.
Ta, you're up.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, for the purposes of this, you feel weird.
Mhm.
You don't want to hurt that one,
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
but you have no problems with that one.
Well, in that case, I am going to move around, which means I'll get a opportunity attack, and go for that one.
Okay. She'll throw her claws out. Doesn't do much.
All right, yeah, no, I missed. And I want to do something fun and new, so I'm going to take my attack action this turn. So before that, I want to use my bonus action to try and knock her prone with my shield.
Okay.
Mm.
How does that work? I forget how this
If I
works.
use an attack action, use bonus to shove a creature with. I have to look up what, because like shove is a thing you can normally do, but it's like a
Yeah.
bonus with the shield, so I have to look up how that works.
Okay, hold on. Shove is somewhere. I don't remember where though.
Yeah, I usually just do a search for shove, and the PDF is like way towards the bottom.
Well, you would already have advantage if that's what you're working for, right?
Well, I can't remember what they need to do as far as like a strength save, I think.
Shoving a creature, yes. So you make so you make a strength athletics, and they make either a dex or a strength athletics or acrobatics to get out of the way. Yep. So
Okay.
make
yeah,
your
there it is.
your athletics, and they're gonna attempt to make a dex. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, wow.
They're not dexterity demons. They're very different than that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. She's
Okay.
prone.
Sweet. And now, because I don't know what the fuck's going on, and I'm a little pissed, I'm going to use my sword on her and have advantage on it. Actually,
Okay.
I'm flanking too, so I also have.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but everybody now gets advantage. 'Cause she's-
Exactly.
Well, until she.
Yep. Until her turn.
Except for me.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
and Nix
Bernie
get
gets
disadvantage,
right.
and so does Kara actually, but that's okay.
Anybody that's ranged. Well, she's too close for that anyway.
Yeah, she'd have to pull out a sword or something until she moved back. Okay, that'll hit. That'll also hit.
All right.
Let's see,
it is
22? 21. Actually, I just did the math. How do you want to do this on her?
Yay! I'm like, cause she's prone. Like, I'll just hit her with the first one, and then like seeing that she's close to death, I'm just gonna like sort of walk around so that I'm perpendicular to her and just fucking chop off her head on the ground.
Okay. So as you raise your sword up to essentially cut her head off, she sort of looks at you, sort of quizzically, almost like how is this state of events even happening? And you chop her head clean off, and you see as her body turns to ash. Okay. We'll say you moved over there to do that.
Yeah. She's a demon. I don't trust it.
Yeah, that's fair. Birdie, you're up.
I'm going to take a step back,
Okay.
and I was reading the sneak attack, and because one of their enemies, one of our people, is
Mhm.
within 5 feet of it, I can
Yep.
use sneak attack.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And they're both going to be sneak attacks.
You can only use it once per turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then scratch the second one.
2 on the second one, yeah. That's what I would do. So, let's see. So 15 and 10, so 25.
14 hit.
Oh no, the 14 didn't hit, so it'll be 15.
Oh,
Okay.
damn. I was hoping it did.
And
Yeah, she's looking rough.
Plus,
I think that's it.
Hunter's Mark damage.
oh,
Mm-hmm. 2d6.
Just,
2d6.
it's just one, right? 'Cause
Oh
it's
yeah,
an
one,
attack.
because you only hit once.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah. Okay, 4. All right.
Nice.
And I think that's it.
Okay. So as she's actually going to take a reaction here, which is a little weird. But she pulls out a small steel ball. Looks at Kara as Kara's about to go, and throws it at Sid.
Can I block it?
What's that?
Can I block that
He
somehow?
is a bear.
Sure.
I
Give
mean, I'm a
me
giant bear in front of her.
a dexterity, just a straight dex.
What? I don't know what my bear's dex is. Let me check. Dex. Oh, great. Okay, so.
Yeah, that's not gonna. It's not gonna work, unfortunately. So at this point, Kara, with disadvantage, admittedly, is literally just gonna start shooting her in the head from point blank range. 18 will hit. That's just a straight pistol roll, but that will kill. And she literally just jams it into her mouth, and bam! Back of the head explodes and disappears into dust. Ta,
Yeah, that's gonna ask.
you feel a little odd. You don't know what. Nothing really is jumping out at you right now. It's not anything immediate or anything like that, but you feel a little odd with her gone. Okay.
I'm gonna drop.
I need one of those.
And I'm gonna rush over to Todd and cast Lesser Restoration on him. Just because I saw the chick do something to him, so I want to
Okay.
see if this will fix him.
Yeah, roll it in chat real quick. I want to read it.
Could I just have like smoke pouring out of my helmet? Just
There might be a few
not
wisps
permanently.
left over as it sort of dissipates into the air.
Guys, do I have a shield or am I the shield?
Yes.
Hungry.
Well played. So as you cast Lesser Restoration, you feel your magic course through you and then into Ta, seemingly with no effect.
Do you,
Shit, I should have read that a little more
weird
carefully.
No, I feel pretty good, pretty normal.
As you guys are talking, Kara literally walks up to here, steps over, past this bench, and immediately goes flying and is now pinned up against the wall.
I break the bench.
Ow.
What happened to the orb?
I'll dispel magic
On what?
on the bench, I guess.
Okay.
Is
Oh,
it
okay, so
is
I'll
that a
detect
table in the
magic
middle?
first.
How does it work?
If I
How
just
about-
break it,
Can
you
I
can save
detect
yourself
magic
life.
first?
Sure, you can detect magic. Roll it for me.
Do that first.
So, you can see, as far as Kara, some of the stuff on her is magical. You can see the obvious magical items. The 2 piles of ash are faintly magical, but it's dissipating very quickly. And there's an orb sitting kind of over in this corner. And it is also magical.
Was that the same kind of orb that?
It is. It's the exact same orb. It just sort of rolled over there.
Can I determine what kind of magic it is?
It appears. Let me grab it real quick.
It's magic.
Let me make sure I got the exact right school here. There we go. Transmutation.
Alright, before Brown can do anything, because I just saw Kara vault over the thing and just get sent over, I'm gonna break the bench.
Okay. Roll an attack. Let's see how well you do.
Oh god.
Actually, yeah, okay. 23. It does some damage. You managed to put a nice big hole in it. It's not like broken in half or anything, but it's definitely got a big crack in it.
Maybe we don't send like shards and splinters of wood onto.
Yeah, that was gonna be the next thing I said.
Or possibly your
That's
halberd.
exactly what happens. As you break it, the loose pieces, you notice that the bench is kind of bolted to the floor, and loose pieces go flying, and you hear Sid and Kara both kind of cry out as giant splinters have now stuck into them.
Death by shrapnel.
Good job.
I'm gonna stop swinging. Oops.
Yeah. That's a
Fucking
good
hate
idea.
magic.
You don't want to have a blanket. Oh wait, I do.
What? What are you gonna do? Throw a blanket on him?
Yeah. No, on it.
Oh, okay.
That way the blanket catches the shrapnel.
Are they cold? Are you guys
Okay.
cold? Do you need a blanket?
God damn it. Oh my
You're gonna throw a blanket on it?
Yeah.
Okay. So you move up to throw a blanket over the top of it. Make me a strength save. You
since
get
he's right
thrown
next-
down and
Since he's right
sort
next
of
to me, can I grab
fall in
him?
between the two of them and.
Hey, can you
Uh,
walk?
hey,
all under-
roll me a 1d6.
Robin, since he was standing right next to me, can I like grab him as he's like getting
You take 1 point of damage.
sucked off so that I
Sure,
can-
make me a strength save. Okay. Well, so here's what happens, basically. You get pulled 5 feet this way,
Oh.
but you do not actually, or sorry, it'll be up here, but you do not actually get pulled. You pull out of there in time, however, Birdie most certainly does not.
Nope.
I
All of
tried.
them are like, no.
That's the only-
Huge dragon fall.
This was the
Well,
only
isn't this
magical item I
fun?
saw, right? Besides their stuff, this was the only thing in the room. Like,
It's
there
the
wasn't
only thing that you
magical
saw that was
here.
magical, yes.
Okay, I'll dispel magic on that.
Is it within range?
Dispel magic 120 feet.
Okay, I need you then. Length of spell real quick.
Yeah.
I want to make sure I read this correctly. Let's see. 3rd level or lower. Okay. So, what spell slot are you using? 3rd?
Yeah.
I need you to roll me a spellcasting ability check. So I think it's a wisdom.
So,
Yep.
would that just be with my spell attack bonus or whatever?
Yeah.
Be +7.
Mhm.
I just do a saving throw. It's got the +7.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care.
It's not an advantage, but so
Let's see. Well, it doesn't matter because the higher one was that side. Let's see. Where's it? It's here, so I need to see.
10 plus the spell's level. So is it anything lower than a 7th level spell?
You barely managed to do that. So as you cast Dispel Magic, you can kind of feel the power of that item fighting you for a second, and you have to almost wrestle with it. And you send through a bolt of magical energy to break the spell, and as you do, it snaps the orb in half, and the spell fades, and you guys can now walk around. Sid falls to the ground, very, very, very hurt.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and run up there because that's my fault. I'm gonna hit him with.
I'll stop him
5
from
points
falling.
Of
Okay.
lay on hands to cure any diseases or whatever.
I'll
he's got
stop
on.
Googling from hitting him.
Okay.
And then I will spend the 15 I have left to heal him.
Okay.
And I'm also gonna gingerly pull out the splinters.
He sort of looks at you like,
Sorry.
you know, I appreciate it, but you're an asshole.
Listen, magic's some fucking shit.
I'm gonna like shout from the back of the room. He's also stupid.
I have to agree. And Kara sort of like looks over at you and goes, well, duh.
I hit
So-
things. I don't think. I'm not supposed to think. Thinking hurts.
Anyway,
Nix wants to look at Ta with Eldritch Sight and see if he's any. Let's see if he's still
Magical
weird.
devil.
Yeah.
Eldritch Sight is just detect magic with it?
Yeah.
No, you're not going to see anything different. You do see... Oh, give me a perception. I want to see how... That's actually
Whoop,
good.
whoop, wrong one.
That's performance. That was same number.
Sorry.
It's tap dancing.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da.
You notice that maybe there's a little bit of extra energy coming off of the card.
The
Valera's
card?
Valera's card. There might be a little bit of extra energy emanating from there, but you're not sure.
Hey, Ta.
Wait, why are you looking at me weird?
Are you okay?
Yeah,
Can you do me a favor?
that depends.
Can you take out the bag? Is that okay?
What?
Just take the bag of holding you have. Can you take it out? Can I see it?
Why?
Valera's card's not in the bag of holding.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
not. It's on my belt.
Oh, it is. Oh, so I could like clearly
Yeah.
see it then.
Yeah, it's on her belt, but
Oh,
you can't
okay.
really like it. It might have a little bit of extra magical energy coming out of it, but it's really hard to tell. it's not something you've
Nix
been
will
really
probably
paying
walk up
attention to a lot.
closer and like want to like take a closer look.
Why are you staring at my crotch?
After giving you googly eyes.
Shut up! Just don't move.
Something weird's going on.
I don't think I'm okay with this.
I need an adult.
Yeah,
All right, now that I'm closer, is there any? Could I inspect it further somehow in greater
Make
detail?
me an investigation check. You have no idea. You could have
Okay.
sworn that maybe there was a little bit of extra energy coming from there, but it's really hard to tell. If it is, it's only a little bit.
I want to take a peek at these ashes.
Okay,
Is there anything weird?
Sorry, I wasn't looking at you, Todd. I mean, you're great and all, but not in that way, sir. Sorry. No, the Valera's card. I don't know. I could have sworn it did something weird, but I guess not. Never mind. Let's keep it going.
Oh, okay.
Brannick, you were gonna. What are you looking for?
Just making sure that they're 100% dead. Like that.
Yeah, you can. They're each sort of a pile of very thin, sort of ash on the ground, sort of in the shape of where they were. You can see a little bit of a magical essence there, but it is fading fast. In fact, it's pretty much gone.
Okay.
There's nothing that would tie that together that you can tell.
No
Is there
items
still
left
anything
behind.
binding down Sid? Like manacles or anything like that?
No, he was pinned to the wall by, out of game, a reverse gravity spell.
Nice.
That could have come in handy. Throw that at
Well,
somebody.
the thing broke because dispel magic.
Yep. I'm gonna go check this door.
Okay.
I'll heal
I'll stand
Sid
over
some
here
more.
just in case.
It leads, believe it or not, to another door.
God damn it.
I
I
healed
opened the
Sid
door.
for another 10.
Okay.
Is it locked?
That one is not locked.
Cool, I opened it.
Alright.
No,
Oh god,
open
I
the door.
want to put something terrible there, but I can't because I didn't. So.
Bone demon.
I was gonna ask
Uh,
Sid if there was anybody
Oh
else
yeah,
around.
the bone demon!
Bone
Does
demon.
anybody want to call on that, the bone
Do we have a
demon?
name? I'm gonna call him Carl.
Carl the bone demon.
Carl! That's how you kill people.
Oh.
You see what looks like a small garden, actually, and, or what used to be a garden. In fact, all the plants are dead. The water is stagnant and nasty. Looks like it's just rainwater. It's just a large puddle now. Mud everywhere. It's ugly.
I'll just yell back, hey Sid, you know what's over here?
He looks so... I don't know much. I don't want to know what's over there. Considering what they're doing downstairs, I don't want to know anything about this place anymore. I just want to go home.
Downstairs. Wait, what are they doing
What
downstairs?
are they doing downstairs?
Some kind of ritual. I'm not entirely sure what it's for.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, rituals aren't
But-
good. We probably need to stop that.
The
But,
daggers.
Rituals are timed things. I mean, I don't know if you know this, but using rituals, something happens at the end. We don't know how long that's been happening. It's probably pertinent to get down there.
Fine.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's go
Maybe.
Can I look at the
Yeah,
daggers real
magic.
quick? Were any of them?
None of the daggers were magical. They were just sort of plain daggers, and
Just wanna
you
make
can
sure.
kind of see Sid is trying to pull a couple of extras out of him still.
He got
It looks
healed,
like
right?
this was sort of their idea of fun.
Yeah.
Based
Yeah, it's
Nick,
good fun.
based on what you know of demons and the like, this is very likely just playtime for them, for lack of a better term.
Alright, we're gonna go downstairs and kill everything and then stop the ritual and save the world.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta.
Kara looks at you and goes, I need to get him somewhere safe. He's not fit to go anywhere right now.
Oh,
Well, that's the
bring on
question: is where is safe? I mean, you could go
There's nowhere safe.
in the goblin areas. Might be.
For now.
We can-
And she sort of looks over at all you and says, let's just get downstairs, figure it out from there.
So we have some extras down there as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was weird. Hold on. I did something funky. There we go.
I'm gonna ask Sid if he knew of anybody else that was up here, or if it was just the two demons.
There were some people up here at one point, but I don't know if they're still around. Alright, so you guys come back in. We'll say you guys kind of meet up in this room because it's a lot easier. Sure. Grab them. And they sort of, come by and say, so, what was the commotion? We could hear, well, they all both look at Kara. You, and also, who are you? Looking at Sid.
Oh yeah, that's Sid. He's kind of the main reason why we were even here in the first place.
Well,
looking for.
part of the reason.
Yeah.
We also have to.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering about that. Not exactly sure why we were here. I
There's
just
a lot
following
of-
you guys.
There's a lot of
There's a
crap
very
going on this
Powerful
island.
necromancy lady here we need to kill. With the death
Yes.
bolt.
A lot of evil.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Anyways, we
Well.
gotta go downstairs now, so if you want to stay safe, I guess Bardor and...
Yeah. So Kara, you notice, has a visible limp, like a very bad one. Her leg has been essentially shattered again. The wound hadn't
Dumbass.
healed before, and it is what it is. She sort of looks at you and says, "I'll watch over the little one and my father. Just make sure you come and get us when you're done. Yeah."
Mm-hmm.
I think we can manage. Oh, they kind of point to this area, and ask you, Ta, for some help in sort of like moving these guys to block that door.
Oh,
As
sure.
That's not gonna
Yeah.
help him anymore.
And Barter looks at you and goes, I'm willing to come with you, however, considering the state of the others, I'm not sure that I should go. It's up to you.
As they, as they go in there, as I'm sealing them in or whatever, I'll be like, hey, if you get hungry, there's most of a goblin in there too.
Kara looks at you.
Yeah.
Goblin stew.
I have rations, thanks. Something tells me that you'd be the kind to eat a goblin, though.
I mean, you know, whatever. Depends.
I
Yeah, I'll
give the
turn
child a sweet roll and then I'm good.
a moldy sweet roll.
Is it moldy? I think when we did that last time.
Maybe.
How,
Yeah,
how old are
They're
they?
moldy. They are moldy.
Okay, cool. I guess I'll just throw it out then. I won't
So
give
yeah,
the child a sweet
Barter basically asks if you guys want to take him with, or if it would be better for him to stay by in case something bad happens.
roll. Well, I'm pretty sure we killed all the things. Spider things.
Well,
Well,
it'd be nice to have an extra set of heals with us, but
If we fail down there, they're all gonna die anyways.
so we might as well come with us.
And with
Very
that,
well.
Sounds good.
that choke point, they would
Let's go kill shit.
probably be fine. Because Kara's got guns and such.
Oh,
Fair enough.
Do we have
I
any
need
weapons
one.
that you just did? Can
Yeah,
we give
good
him?
luck getting one. You need to go
Kara, like, while you were walking away, Ty, you saw Kara basically hand Sid a pistol.
Figure
So
that.
they've each got one.
Cool.
Don't want one bigger.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, it's a pretty closely guarded secret in the Drunken Ascendancy. You need to go through the entire Royal Marine training thing, and
Hmm.
it's not easy.
It's a secret?
Yes.
Hmm.
Not so much a secret as, well,
The method
it's
of
kind of
protection.
yeah, it's a secret in the same way that, like, an F-16 fighter is a secret. People know you have them, but nobody really, you're not going to give out blueprints to everyone, you know? That sort of thing. So,
Oh, it's a good thing I'm good at that type of stuff.
this is true. We'll see how things go.
Yep.
All right. So, you guys
I mean,
want to...
Unless somebody
Downstairs.
else is going to me or somebody that can pick locks.
I wanna,
yeah,
I
I'll-
wanted to ask Sid if there were more of those demons downstairs, or if it was something else.
No, it's the lady.
The lady.
yeah.
She's-
the
Does she
lady.
have blue hair? Or no, does she look blue? Is her skin blue?
It seemed almost alabaster white with maybe a blue tinge.
That's,
Yep.
She had silver hair.
Fucking hooker.
Kill the shit out of her.
that's her. That's her.
There was a man with her as well.
A
Wearing
man
yellow.
like half orc.
No,
Good.
no. Much more slight of build, wearing a cloak of some kind.
So you,
Care?
like, could you not see his face?
No,
So he's probably a steady.
he wore his hood low.
All right.
I get the feeling he's a steady type, so we don't watch out for him.
I'm wondering if it's the dealer.
Out of character, I'm probably not going to be able to be around for the fight. I gotta leave in like 10 minutes.
Well, I mean, depending on what happens, we might not get to the fight. We'll see. But yeah, you guys can head
Yep,
downstairs
let's
if you
go,
want.
let's go.
Yeah,
Yep.
Who's taking point?
I'll take point.
Yeah,
Watch for
I can take
traps.
point. That's fine.
Well, yeah,
I mean,
I'll be
the ranger's good as a scout.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Mm-hmm. I'll take point.
Okay.
Okay, so here is what we're gonna do.
We're all gonna die.
Yes. No. So you guys head down the stairs, and as you guys are going, obviously the corridor gets ridiculously dark.
That's okay.
Not for
A
me.
little. You guys have gone down
Uh-huh.
yard, like quite a ways, several hundred feet. You are now. The heat is it's starting to heat up a bit. You can almost feel the heat of the lava that is underneath this volcano as you dig into the earth below it or walk down there. You can hear
Do we still have
your own
power?
footsteps echoing down the corridor quite a ways. But eventually,
Not mine.
that's fair. Eventually, you start
Yeah, for
to...
boots of elephant kind.
Yeah, it helps. So who's up at the front?
Me.
Okay,
I'm behind him. Well, a little ways because he can be stealthy.
right.
Where's Todd? Not so much.
Yeah, that was the
Do we
other
still
question.
have
Are we?
paths
Are
without
we
a trace, by
Yeah.
the way?
Yeah, you guys still have some time on it.
yeah, a little bit.
Okay. As you guys are going, give me... Is there anything you want to do on the way?
I'm
Check
searching for
whatever.
traps and
Okay, give me a perception
Yeah, I'm just listening out for shit.
and a survival.
Yeah,
something.
I'm listening for talking.
Son of a
Okay.
bitch.
No,
Footsteps
that's
beside
the normal
hers.
one, so that'd be 21.
Yeah.
We're
So
in the back too, though.
yeah, you're in the back.
Still saw better than me.
There are no traps as you go, and this is confirmed by the fact that you don't step on anything or anything like that. There are some vague tracks, but you're not sure what they are. They look, average sized. But as you are going deeper and deeper into the caverns, it starts to smell. It starts to get that musty smell. Almost humid. It starts to get really hot. You guys proceed like this for quite some time. Probably 20 minutes, maybe even more.
So long.
So
Well, it's significant because you're going at a very steep decline.
I'm gonna
Okay.
recast Pass Without a Trace on us as we proceed.
Okay.
I have a question, kind of a potential
42.
retcon.
Okay.
Would I have been able to get one of the message stones from either Kara or Sid, since they're both right next to each other and don't need it to communicate? Like as we were sealing them up or something?
Roll me an intelligence check
If not, that's fine. Yeah.
to see if you came up with it in time. We'll see. Yeah, I wish you'd said that at the time, but
Yeah, I didn't think about it until now.
I'll let you have it. Yes. We'll see how well it works for you, but yeah.
Yeah.
You can have it.
Well, just as a just in case thing.
All right. So as you guys are heading down, you come. It's now pitch black.
That's okay.
Yeah, but even your dark vision is somewhat obscured, Birdie. It is that dark. How far ahead are you of the party, or are you just in the very front?
Like 10, 15 foot.
Okay. You start to see an area up ahead where it forks a little bit. There's two paths ahead of you, and it seems like it's started to level off. You're not sure exactly how deep you are, but you know you must have gone several hundred feet downward easily, maybe even 1,000.
I'm gonna look for tracks.
Survival.
That's better.
Okay. You see a few different sets of tracks. First off, you see quite a few humanoid tracks, like human. You see little bits and pieces of goblin tracks. You see something else, but you're not exactly sure what it is. It's not something you would have ever... Well, you might have encountered it before, but it's degraded It's old. It's hard to tell. And that's about what you see for tracks. No traps or anything like that. Just a fork in the road.
Wait
One
till
to
the
left,
others
one to
catch
the
up.
right.
We
Yep.
should probably follow the human ones, right?
I'll point my ring of eavesdropping down each path and see if I can hear talking or footsteps from.
All right. How far does that extend?
It's a 60-foot reach.
Okay. And it just amplifies anything that you could hear at that lookout.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me a perception.
Do you want 2 separate rolls or?
One's fine.
Nice.
Okay. You don't hear any voices, but you might hear like a thud. 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 Almost sounds maybe like footsteps.
Ruh-roh.
Would that be
Very heavy footsteps.
Would that be from the left path or the right path?
Currently you hear it louder from the right path, but you hear it from both.
Okay. Would I be able to tell, like, that maybe the paths connect somewhere? If I can hear it coming from both? Like, is it synchronized then? If I can hear it from both?
I mean, it sounds like the same thing.
Okay.
Like, you can, it sounds very similar. One is just a little bit more distant. That could mean that they connect up, could mean something else. That's up for you to decide.
I'll let the party know. I'll say, I hear a consistent thud that sounds like maybe heavy footfalls. There might be more than one creature, because I can hear it from both paths, if it is a creature. But it's closer and louder in this right path. Whatever
Guess
you guys want to do.
maybe we should take a look.
Yeah, does somebody want to scout ahead?
Yeah.
All right.
Scout ahead.
Roll me stealth again, and you get the pass without trace, so. 27.
7? Not bad.
Let me grab this. Where are you? There we go. I didn't know if we were going to get to this guy.
Oh, shit.
Fatty. Let me get rid of that.
Hey, you guys.
Okay. Yeah, no, he wouldn't notice. None of the stuff there would notice. But as you come around the corner, it's a little lighter now. You can see just a bit of light. Bertie, you don't really have a history with this, so you wouldn't necessarily know what all this means, but give me a general perception check. As you sort of come across this, into this ledge overlooking a huge, expansive room. Here's what you see. You see a huge, almost circular room. All right, no worries. Bramnick, thanks for coming by.
Yeah, nice playing with you.
Sorry.
Let's have Bramnick scout ahead.
He goes
Right.
to bear for.
Good luck, guys.
But you see this massive open room. Along the sides, it almost looks like a library. Like these are bookshelves, but they're made of earth. You can see that there are little convex bits along these structures. They're almost perfectly rectangular. Rectangular prisms. They stretch. They're maybe 30 feet wide each. They're incredibly long. You can't really see the ends. They go into the shadows, the sides of the room. And they're probably about 60 feet high each. You can kind of see in little cracks and stuff here and there between them, but as you're about 100 feet up and there's a path that leads down, you can see that there are little convex bits on them, little rounded outward bits periodically along these. They're spaced every 10 to 15 feet They're about 10 feet high.
Interesting.
In the center of the room, there's a clearing, though. And a massive, and when I say massive, I'm talking easily 150 foot square, probably 500 foot tall stone pillar with a spike at the top coming to a point. And it sort of dominates the room. With a 23, you can actually see what was making that noise that Bramnick heard. And you can see is a 18-foot tall undead colossus is patrolling between these structures.
Right.
You can also see small skeletons, small in relation to him anyway, with 4 arms each, also patrolling the area.
Nice.
I'm gonna let you guys confer on how to continue.
I'm gonna return and tell him what I saw.
Okay, I'm gonna let you guys confer. I don't think Tanaka would know necessarily what all that stuff means, but I will say this: upon
Something big
description,
and looks dangerous. So.
upon description, Tanaka, Busty, Saber, whoever, you would recognize this as one of the spikes or pillars that you guys have destroyed, but this is a collection, not an extraction one. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I will be right back. I'm sorry, I just need another drink.
Fuck, I think the way this seems to be going, all of us are gonna need a drink.
I could use a drink. This week sucked.
So, what you're saying is accurate, Birdie. It sounds like that these pillars are soaking up all of the energies and shit that's being siphoned from like everywhere. So it's possible that if we ever try to like physically break them in any way, it might release a lot of energy and possibly hurt us. Maybe.
Okay.
We tried
What's up?
breaking one before and it blew up on us.
Nice. A lot of destruction.
Lightning.
Ooh. Very nice.
Alright, so, who wants to put down money to see if I go down?
So, don't really need to, do we?
Well, who wants to see how fast I go down? How many rounds? I'm go with 5 rounds.
Did he say there was 1 or 2 of those Colossus things?
One.
Colossi.
And a couple smaller ones.
Yeah, I'm curious how many of the skeletons, though.
Wait, they have babies?
I
Sure.
don't think that's what he meant, but sure.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
4-armed skeleton babies.
Oh,
I mean, that the spider babies. I mean, that's something that I'm okay with. But I mean,
Pretty
I
sure
might
the
not.
spiders were the reavers. I think. I don't know.
Well,
We
those
didn't
were
do spiders.
gross and nasty. I mean, I have no problem burning those. But I mean, if they're cute, I will not hurt them. It's my cute rule.
no, they're skeleton.
Still need to see them. Cute rule. But if we do end up wanting to, like, I don't know, fight these colossi,
I don't have enough spell slots for Divine Smites on that. If I was level
Yeah.
11 with improved Divine Smite, or a cleric at level 8, I would be fine. But
Did you say that we were that you were like high up in the doorway? Or
Yes.
whatever?
Yeah. So he was on a about 100-foot ledge overlooking this huge chamber.
Was the
There's a
Colossus
pathway down. The Colossus is down in these structures, patrolling with a bunch of skeletons.
And how many skeletons were there?
You could see a few, but they're pretty small. You could only see the ones around the pillar. The other ones, if there were, are obscured by these large structures. You can't really see between them.
Mhm. Well,
We're all gonna die.
if we did fight them, if we wanted to try and maybe aggro them up the ramp, we could potentially push them off, which will do a good chunk of damage.
I have something that would help with that as well.
I need somebody to play Bramnik. I don't know that I can do all this stuff, but we'll see.
Oh, it's easy. I'm a bear. Oh, I'm not a bear
And you
anymore.
still got-
Summon hyenas.
And he's still got a bear
cure
form.
wounds, Cure wounds.
Yeah, basically.
And he's still got one bear form. But...
Well, not much to do but to go forward.
We could go back. There's that other path.
Yeah, I don't know that goes down here though. And this is clearly where the ritual is taking place, or somewhere down here. You said it's just one giant spike. Is the?
It's one. So, upon description from Birdie, you would recognize this as similar in structure to the stone pillars that were destroying the forests, etc.
Yeah.
With a 23, yeah, you would notice it. You could describe the symbol
Okay.
on it. There's a large symbol, and
There's a
doing
large
so-
symbol.
Yeah,
It looks like a symbol.
Yes. Well, it's similar to the symbol that you guys have seen on the pillars that were destroying things, but this one has the same one as like on the brands. It's an input as opposed, so this is where a lot of that energy was likely being transferred.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that might as well all go towards there, and then we can all get eyes on it too.
As just to give all the information I can, there was about a 25 to 30 foot gap between each of the large stone structures, other than the pillar or the spike itself.
So were those like columns, or were they like
They
built
are-
into the wall, or
They
freestanding?
like the closest thing I could relate it to is like bookcases. They look almost like stone, like earthen bookcases. Like the way that they're set up.
Mhm.
It almost looks like
bodies.
a library.
For dead bodies.
Maybe. You only saw the skeletons roaming around in the Colossus.
Well, let's go kill it.
Yeah,
All right,
I've got a thing that gets undead.
that's fair.
there's not much else to do, so yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you could always try to get around it or something. It's a huge chamber. But as you guys are gonna head out, sort of follow Birdie's path then, and take a look.
Yep.
Yeah, I
I'll
think
need
so.
to,
Well,
BRB.
Is there another intersection that's like that connects to the path that we're going
Yeah,
down?
so there's a path
would
left
that
and a
confirm
path
that it
right.
is? Yeah.
And Birdie couldn't see the other side, but you could see that the pillar was sort of centered along the path line that you're on right now, and it seems like this is a split both to this room, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
But basically, like towards the like in the doorway where he was looking down in the room, there wasn't another hallway that looked like it went back to where we are at the intersection. Okay, so it doesn't like loop perfectly, right?
It doesn't loop around. No, not because you went to the right.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. You haven't checked the left side.
Correct.
Oh, you can check that.
But
Okay.
yeah, because the right side just sort of ends in a path that leads down into the complex.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you want to check the left side.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay. So Birdie, you're gonna go first then again, or?
Yep. Yeah, I can do that.
All right. So you go out. You notice this on this side. There's another path that goes down, but the ledge continues around a little bit further. You can't. It disappears into the darkness. You're not entirely sure how far. But the ledge does continue about 100 feet up. Off further to the left, it seems to slowly curve around with the room until it disappears into darkness.
Guess I'll keep going.
Okay. How far do you want to go?
Until I see an enemy.
Okay. Well, you see enemies below you, but they don't really notice you. As you're walking along, you notice that the path starts to get a little bit thinner. It's a little harder to cross. You don't really have too much trouble. With it. But you get
certain other people might.
Yeah, you get maybe what you kind of figure based on how much you've turned from where you were initially, maybe a third of the way if the room is, essentially elliptical or spherical. And the path has gotten pretty thin, but a little ways ahead of you, you can see it widens out again, and then maybe gets a little bit thin again. It seems like this might continue the rest of the way, but that's going about a third of the way in. That's about as much as you can tell. Okay. You can also now see a little bit better between these columns, basically, or these rows, rather. And you can see that there are quite a few skeletons in there.
Yay.
Not a huge number, but enough that if the rest of the place is like that, if all of them were fighting you, I mean, this room seems to be thousands of feet. You might want to be careful.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something you guys, you kind of think, oh, we might be able to pull it off, but meh. So
I'll go back and tell them what I found.
Choices. Okay.
Making note of the thinned walkway.
Okay.
But there was another path that you didn't go down?
Well, there's a path down, and then there was the path around.
Okay.
Path down is pretty much exactly the same as on the right, but there's a path that sort of goes along the wall.
Oh,
kind of high up.
I thought it was like a tunnel.
It seems to. Yeah, no. It's just a ledge that overhangs in the room itself.
Okay.
And it seems to go a ways. Birdie didn't go all the way around, but he saw, at least goes to about a third of the way plus some.
Oh, wait.
Actually, give me a perception for that side.
Okay.
Wait, where are we right now?
Okay. Considering you went in that far, you heard sort of an odd chanting sound. You're not on a map right now, just so you guys know. It was very low, and it was coming from way further in, through the chamber, but you could hear some sort of odd chanting.
Well, I think I found the ritual.
All right.
How do we want to proceed?
So that upper path thins, but it continues around.
Yes. Eventually, it widens out farther.
Okay. That.
If
might
you're
be the
careful,
best
you
one.
might be able to make it.
Yeah. Did that lead to like a door or tunnel or something that continues on to something?
I'm not sure. I didn't
yeah.
go that far.
Okay. That might be our best bet, rather than having to fight an army of undead before we
Yeah.
get to our objective.
Would not want to try that.
Fine, we'll take care of the bigger evil.
Well, we can fight them after. That's the thing. Like we'll get the ritual, and then we can clear out this whole island. long as you
Agreed.
don't
This
die.
isn't what we're here for.
Okay. So is that what you guys want to do?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys head out to the left. I need a marching order.
I'll be out front.
Okay.
Would we
me
still have
grab
pass without a trace?
I'll be second.
Let me get to you guys
It's
real
good
quick.
for an
We're
hour,
gonna.
so unless we've gone over the hour.
No, yeah.
All right, cool.
So I'm gonna just do this because this is easier. Birdie's first. Who's second?
I mean, we don't really have
I'll go.
sneaky, so I can go either second or third, whichever.
Okay. So like that. You're gonna have to go single file.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So like that. Seem good to you guys?
Sure.
Going from basically you're walking that away.
Hey,
So-
Nix. Worst case scenario, do you still have fly available?
Yes, if one of you falls, I'll
That's-
catch you.
All right, cool.
Good.
Okay. So, as you guys are moving out, you guys all have passed without a trace. I want you to all roll stealth checks again.
Not too bad.
No, 29's pretty good.
15.
15?
Could
Okay.
be better.
Oh,
Wow.
no!
Damn!
Wow. Really? Fuck me, huh?
Holy
Can I roll
crap!
again?
We're like sneaking along the ledge, and he's like, "Guys, I can't believe I died."
Or fucking
Okay.
farts or something.
So, as you guys are walking
Next time
along,
you guys are staying home.
Next time I'll just stay in the hallway. You guys go ahead. I'll be fine.
So you guys are walking along, Birdie sort of pointing out the individual places
I
that,
just
you know,
rip out a fat
might be. Right. No, you still have a plus 10, so it's still 11. It's not that bad. But as you guys are going along, you know, Birdie pointing out the different places that might be less than optimal footing, etc. You get around to about a third of the way. You're all now seeing this large chamber with a huge spike in the center, recognizing a very similar design symbol on each face of it, so to speak. You get to the about 1/3 point where it starts to thin out, and Birdie, go ahead and give me a dex to sort of cross over this
Dex
thinner
save.
area. Just a deck, acrobatics, or yeah, acrobatics, I think.
Son of a
Um,
bitch!
So, as you start
Fuck you, roll 20.
your foot starts to slip. Somebody else could try to get him, but he's starting to fall.
I mean, like, if I'm in range of grabbing him, yeah. I'll
You could try to pick up Nixon, like, reach out and grab him or something. What do you guys want to do?
Can I like?
I'll try to grab him. Can I sleight of hand grab him?
I'll try to catch him with my halberd and reach out.
Well, actually, no.
Well, that's
that'd be
what I was
really
gonna do with my
dexterous.
spear.
Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can try to do that. Reach out with that.
Yeah, I'll use my spear to reach out with him.
Okay, so Birdie, make me another dex or acrobatics or whatever is best for you to grab onto the spear as you're falling. Okay,
That's
you
better.
can manage to do that. I need Ta to give me a strength or athletics is fine.
Athletics, awesome.
Okay, you managed to cut. He sort of reaches out, grabs onto the edge of the spear. Thankfully, he grabs the non-bladed part, and you manage to sort of pull him back onto the ledge. And Birdie, you are on the other side now. With some.
I died?
No, you're no. On
Aww.
the other side of the ledge.
I guess I
so-
could bring in my cleric.
Yeah, that's fair. The anti-theistic cleric. It's a great character, by the way. I don't care what anybody says. All right. The other side is a little bit wider. I mean, you have other options to get across, but that is, it's up to you. But Nix, you're up next.
Someone bring a pole.
Somebody could throw
I brought it.
Nix.
I brought it.
Yeah, I'd probably have a better chance of being thrown than actually making a acrobatics check. Just saying.
I mean, fair enough.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
All right, give me an athletics to throw Nix, and Nix still give me a
I'll roll
dex
assist.
to land.
I'll roll
Well,
the
is it just is is it eroded for like 5 feet, or is it like
It's really, it gets pretty thin, about maybe 2 feet across tops, going down to like a foot across.
Could I I don't know, put my shield across it and have people just walk over?
It's about 12 feet,
Oh, never
12-foot area
Okay,
like that. So you need to, either skirt across somehow. You can kind of lean up. The wall sort of angles away.
Right.
So you can kind of lean on the wall and scoot past if you want, or you can try to jump it if you want. It's really up to you guys.
You can summon your
Oh,
shield
hang
anytime,
on.
right?
Yeah. As long as it's on the same plane as me.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So next, how do you want to get across?
I got a thing. There we go. In my explorer's pack, I have 50 feet of rope, so I could just
Okay.
tie you, or have you tie some around yourself, just in case you do fall, and if we don't grab you in time, you'll not fall all the way down.
Oh, that sounds like a good idea. Sure.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Let's do
At
that.
I'll
this
help
point.
with all of this.
I
You
mean,
almost,
I'm practically light as a feather, so it's not really going to matter much.
Yeah. I'll just hand the
It's perfect
rope down
here.
the line.
Remember, I just critical failed twice.
So there's Dex.
Yeah, I'll need a dex from you and athletics from Ta.
All right.
Ooh.
Okay. With the dex that Nick's got, and everything, you can make it across.
Okay. Cool.
It's a little, you kind of have to scrabble a little bit on the other side, but you manage.
Yay!
Ta, what do you want to do? How do you want to get across? And these two will say, they're going to move a little bit further. To
Wait, is
give
there
you guys
anything I
some
can
space.
tie the rope to nearby? Any
No,
little bit of
it's
protruding
smooth
rock?
stone. It's pretty much smooth chiseled stone.
Okay, and I will remove the rope from my waist before the need to go.
Okay. That would be hilarious,
If
man.
falls,
you
go
thought of it
snap
before
your
I could have
spine
fun.
before you hit the ground.
I'm probably the heaviest of us, so I am not gonna hang on to the rope. I'll just gesture to Nix, if I fall, cast fly on me.
I'm back.
You gotta dive after him and cast fly.
Yeah, she said she would
Well,
earlier.
I mean,
Yeah.
whatever. You could
Yep,
hold
alright.
it or something. So I have to jump across. I can't just shimmy. Or
You can try to shimmy across. It'll be a dex.
Oh boy.
Okay.
You with
Oh,
advantage
right.
instead of
Great.
acrobatics.
Wait, is it a check or is it acrobatics?
Acrobatics is fine. Yeah. Dex check or acrobatics, either way.
Dex check is not great.
Ooh, as you're going across, you
I
kind
will help
of
with
the
my-
heavy armor makes it real difficult, and your foot slips, and it's almost a Wile E. Coyote moment where one foot slips and the other one is still kind of holding on for a second, and then you just start sinking.
Can I use
I
like?
stick up the
Can I
butt end of my pole.
jab? Oh yeah, sure, that'll work. I was gonna try
Okay.
to jab my spear into the cliffside too.
Okay, so you, both of you give me athletics.
Wow.
And I need
Ouch.
a straight dex save from you, basically.
Fuck.
I think that'll work better.
So this is getting into a weird area, but with Shield Master, I can add my Shield AC to Dex save throws, and then, or that might just be for attacks though. Well, no, Dex save throws.
Sure.
So, okay.
Get
Yeah.
a
So
plus
it'll be
2 on
plus
saving throws from me,
3.
so
You can kind of try to, we'll say you're trying to dig your,
and
your
plus
shield
2?
into the
Okay.
wall.
it's
Yeah, so that's
any
gonna be-
saving throws.
Oh, awesome. So that's gonna be plus 5 total, because 3 for the
Okay.
shield and then 2 from Kai.
So, you managed to dig in. Okay.
My Dex save is fucking 1.
So 7 total.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whenever they're done, like flailing at each other, I'll jump down and cast fly on.
So,
wanna
well,
save that.
hold on, let's see here. Okay, so the spear in the side actually kind of works. It slows you down enough for you to sort of jam your shield underneath you and sort of use that to try to get some purchase. Kai, your spear sort of reaching out or whatever kind of hooks underneath the shield and steadies it for a moment. This is ridiculous. Give me one more acrobatics to get out of this weird fucking situation.
Very
You put
weird.
yourself in. You know what? Considering
Go
that
back.
it's not that high of a DC to do this, you made the DC. So it's really not a hard DC to make.
Yeah.
Um,
Also huge.
Yep, but
Heavy.
you managed to scramble up, but I need you to reroll stealth with disadvantage, of course, because heavy armor.
Of course.
Yep. And I'm gonna give
15.
okay, so 15. I'm gonna give him a chance to have noticed this. Nope.
Sweet.
Okay. You somehow make it across? I don't really know how.
Wow.
Wipe the sweat from the outside of my helmet.
Holy
Yeah.
crap.
At this point, I'll be like,
Alright,
Tom,
Bramnik.
get ready to save my ass.
Mm-hmm. I'll hang onto the rope at this point. Like, we'll toss it
Okay.
back over.
Bramnik is
Can I chuck
Let's
Brandon
see.
over there?
you will do Oh god.
Can I
shit.
chuck him over?
He starts to fall for sure.
I did say.
Yep.
Go ahead, Kai.
You threw the rope between us, right?
Yeah. I handed the rope down the line, so everybody had
Okay.
the option to hang on to it.
Okay, yeah. I'll give him advantage for that.
Okay.
How about that?
Mm,
Okay, so 7 total. Doesn't make the DC. So he's
Can I
trying to
Plus
cross,
my
he's starting to
spear him
slip.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can try to scoop him up. It'll be
We're
your
just both gonna
athletics.
stab him from both
Both of
sides.
you start to try to use your pole arms. The athletics there, athletics from Utah.
No disadvantage.
Okay, between the two of you, manage to get him back on the rope, but he sort of clambers over.
All right, we are.
You also notice a wineskin in his hand, and everything is then explained. Okay.
That explains much.
Yeah.
I'm kind of heavy too. I'm 285 pounds without the armor.
Yep, got everybody. Yep, got all the rope here.
Cool. I'm gonna try this.
Oh my god.
Oh, just, wow.
Listen, that's
You just step out a little bit and just start sliding straight down.
To be fair, he doesn't have dark vision.
Nope, he has no idea.
He's like, "What are you guys being all slow for? I'll just walk through."
Wow.
Yep, you're just sliding straight down.
I'll again thrust the
jam
spear
my
to try.
halberd in the
Alright.
wall. I jam my halberd in the wall.
Okay,
what do I
so
need
that's
for that?
good. That slows you down, but you still can't get
What are you,
up.
athletics.
You need an athletics to try to hold on to your spear while he kind of
Yeah.
grabs onto it.
He's got the
Okay,
rope.
between the two of you and the rope, you somehow make it up.
Wait, hold on. If I
This is.
rope this
I
in
want
again-
you guys to know something. To cross This gap, it is a DC 10.
Yeah, I figured.
That's it.
Nix
Wow.
contemplates if she's in the right
It's a
reality
DC
right
10,
now.
and every single one of you has failed. And I don't know how.
Can we read
Barter
that?
sort of
It's-
looks at all of you, sort of
it's because
shoos you
you're
back
cheating.
a little bit, and then
Oh,
jumps
look,
the
he
gap.
makes it. Awesome.
Yeah, you're definitely fucking cheating.
No, he's got a +5 to Dex.
You're cheating.
That's fine. But yeah, no, he's got a +5 for athletics. I just don't have it in his skills properly,
Hey, this
so
is one of
saving
those,
throw in that is the
one
same.
time in my session moments, right?
Yeah, potentially. Everybody failing to cross a fucking gap, and not a big one at that. Yeah.
I mean,
Okay,
we do
so
okay
you
with
guys are
doors,
now
so
on
we
the
have to
other
do bad
side.
at something.
Okay, well,
yeah.
all I'm thinking of is that big wall we had to like do that one time, and even when Toss threw Nix over there, she failed miserably, and that's pretty much how every obstacle with the party has gone. But this time, everything's flipped around, man. It's just fucking this. This sounds like a curse.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, so as you guys are continuing down the path, there is one more area. You notice that the slope to the to this ledge, it's now the ledge is now about 6 foot wide, so you can manage. Ta and Corellian kind of having to scoot a little bit just to make sure that they don't fall after the last escapade there. There is, however, another third or so, almost to the end. You see the path is now starting to go down. You're now about 80 feet. And there's now a 10-foot straight gap that you have to jump to get to the other side.
Oh, goody.
80 feet over nothing. Well, the ground basically on this ledge, and there's a 10-foot gap.
Nice knowing you guys.
Hold on a second.
This was
I
got
take
written
out my
down.
50 feet of rope and tie it to Todd's 50 feet of rope.
1, 2.
Okay, 100 feet.
Wait, tied to my what now?
Your 100 feet of rope?
50 feet of rope.
50
Yeah.
plus
Yeah, so between the two, you have 100 feet of rope. Okay.
I just didn't hear what he said, so yeah.
Okay. Cool. You now have 100 feet of rope. I don't know how that helps you at the moment, but okay.
I too have rope.
Most people have rope. It is ridiculously useful.
You said those 10 feet across, right?
I have pitons or pittons or
Pittance, yeah, however you
Yeah.
say it.
Oh, for like climbing?
Yep. One of
And
you
a
could
hammer.
go across, set those, and that would help you guys across for sure, if you wanted to.
Sure.
So one of you has to still get across on their own, though.
I could throw the lightest person and probably have them make it.
I'll roll to assist.
Nix rolls her eyes and just fucking gets ready to stand there.
Alright, here
Okay.
you go. Just like
Sure.
that orc off the bridge that one time.
So you want to hand that stuff to Nyx so that she can...
Yep.
I'll tie it around my waist.
How loud
Okay.
would that be if you
What?
try to hammer those things in?
Fairly loud.
Yeah.
It's gonna be kind of loud and echoey.
I don't know if it would be any better or worse if I just like threw my tied a rope to my spear and threw it and had it stick in the ground
Hold
or
on.
wherever.
Is there, how
If
much
you
room
can
do we
get
have
that
work
to
with
stick into
before-
earth from a throw, I'd be kind of impressed.
Yeah.
Alright, you know what? I tie a rope around my waist, and then I hand the end of it over to Ta, and I just take a 20
yeah,
foot running
don't you-
jump over. 'Cause
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
run
you
my-
like a
I can
crazy
jump
jump.
my full strength is 20.
What's that? You
Get a
jump
jump.
your what?
I'm
Okay.
gonna take a running start and then jump over.
Okay. Give me athletics, I guess.
I hope you
Brace
tied
that
off.
motherfucker.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Yeah, the other end of it.
You know what? I'm gonna give you a second chance here because this is a little higher DC. Give me an acrobatics.
That's one's a lot worse.
hmm Okay, well, you jump. You start to miss it. You reach out to grab onto the ledge, and your fingers slip.
Who has
You
the
are
rope?
now
Todd
Hole
does.
in the rope?
sliding down. It is attached to Ta, if I remember right.
Yeah.
How long is the rope? 100 feet?
Well, I wouldn't
Yeah.
have the very end of it.
Okay, so how many feet have you given him?
Well, it was what how wide are we
10
now?
feet.
Yeah, it's about 10 feet.
So yeah, I'd probably be holding it like 20 or something, like to give him.
Okay.
20 room.
Okay, make me an athletics to hold on, or strength save actually, just to hold on to the guy and not fall off yourself.
Okay.
Because that's a possibility right now.
Yeah.
Okay, you managed to not do
Nice.
that.
Sweet.
Krillian, as you fall and then hit the bottom, the rope pulls up on you all of a sudden.
Oh,
And
Roll a D6.
yes, you roll a d6 for that. Alright, yeah, that's four points of stupid damage.
It's not stupid damage, it's just dice not being nice to me today.
Alright. What's up, what do you want to do now? Considering we now have Coralin hanging 20 feet below you guys. There's no real handholds. It all seems to be sort of this smoothed out.
pull him up. Try it again.
Yeah, just try and pull him up.
Okay. Managed to pull him up. We're gonna change the order of things now. As you manage to pull him into there.
So there's no ledge at all. It's just
It's just a big 10-foot gap.
I could try that again. I almost made it that time.
Should I do Captain America shield vault thing? While also holding up.
I mean, in all honesty, I shouldn't have even let you do that because you were in the back of the line and there's no way for you guys to switch other than the rope swinging them under.
Oh, true. Yeah.
I shouldn't have even let you do it, but
It was
You
so
know.
funny.
yeah. But I'm gonna enforce that rule now, basically.
Yeah.
You guys are on a 5-foot ledge. There's nowhere for somebody to move out of the way, especially not for Coralin or Ta.
Yeah.
Somebody like Nyx might be able to squeeze through, or Birdie, because they're kind of a lot smaller. But two guys in fucking plate mail are not gonna squeeze past each other.
Do we want to? Okay, how about Birdie? You want to try that? Tal will launch you with the shield.
I'm gonna look at the. Is it just like a gap, or
No,
is
it's
there
a
like
gap.
a wall on the side of it?
What do you mean?
Okay, like
There's a wall along the left side.
okay,
There's a gap, right?
Yeah.
In the actual walkway that you're walking on, and on the other side
Okay.
is about a 5-foot ledge, just like this.
And then
They're
the
5
others
foot
are
wide,
just on the
okay.
right side. And underneath us.
You also notice you're about 2/3, maybe a little bit more through this chamber. You can actually see a doorway type thing or light coming from some sort of hole in the far wall, sort of opposite where you guys came in.
I'm gonna tie myself off.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna look at the wall. Is it like smooth, like
It's smooth
Glass?
stone, yeah.
okay?
Not quite glass. It's a little rougher than that, but it's certainly. It doesn't look like it was chisel work, and it doesn't look natural.
Okay.
I looked earlier when I was falling. Nothing to hold on to.
I'm going to try something from a video game.
Mirror's Edge this shit?
Yeah, wall run.
Alright. Okay.
Shit.
You gonna get a running start?
Yes.
Holding the rope.
Holding, yeah, with a rope on or tied onto you or whatever.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Give me acrobatics.
Please roll good. Damn it.
Actually, considering what you're doing and the fact that you can do that, you make it. And DC was lowered a little
Yay!
bit. That being said, Rangers can do that sort of thing.
Yay.
I'm not sure somebody in plate.
I can't do this.
I don't think.
Listen,
I
it's
mean,
just
you
jumping
can
and
try.
jumping.
You can certainly try. I will never say no. All right, you're across.
I'm across.
All right, see ya.
All right,
Good
how did
luck.
the- How did the rest of it go?
Sorry, what's up? Who's
How
up
did the
next?
rest of us do that? I'm completely befuddled. It's like, how did? That's not how gravity works.
That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
So Ta's holding the rope that
I
Birdie's tied to.
Oh, I think I see what you're thinking.
Oh boy. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hold you guys.
Well, she's pretty light. Nyx is tiny,
Yeah.
I think, or light, maybe not
Don't
tiny.
worry, we'll never ask you to either try to carry me or Ta. That's unrealistic.
Which
Because it wouldn't work.
If we could get
Nick actually looks at Ta and Carillion, and she's like, "I wonder which one of you is taller or heavier. Sorry, which one of you is heavier?"
Well, are we talking like just base weight or with equipment too?
With equipment.
Everything, weight, everything,
'Cause
total
my-
weight.
Oh, I'm just like 422 pounds with everything.
Yeah.
Three,
With a-
two, and then
With a tower shield, yeah, you're up there with.
yeah, 430.
Yeah, it's-
Okay.
If one of us could get across,
even.
we could both like basically tug of war it and have people just like.
That's
Shimmy
what I was
across, we'll
thinking.
go
I
along
can
the-
dimension door one of you across, and then the other. Well, we could basically
Really?
just hold. Yeah, let everybody get across with the rope.
Really?
We're not gonna talk
Right?
about that.
No?
I'm gonna ignore that feat of dexterity. Cool. I guess I'll go
Really?
across.
Well, unless you want to try and
Really?
hold everybody, come on. It's gotta be one of us like heavier, stronger dudes. Yeah, whichever. Yeah, because you're in front anyway, Kai. So
Yeah.
as well.
All right. Give me the damn. Actually, no. I'm gonna
Hold the
untie
rope.
myself, hand the rope over, and then flip me over.
Are you trying to Dark Knight Rises this shit, or are you gonna do the?
No, I mean like
You're gonna do the gate.
I thought we were gonna dimension door.
Okay. I thought you were just gonna try and jump again.
No.
Without the rope, I'll be inspired to make it.
Yeah, when I know that there's no safety net, then I'm gonna perform better. Yeah.
Okay, Bruce Wayne.
Mhm.
I'm the night. I'm the darkness.
What are you guys doing?
Yeah,
Doing what? I'm trying to follow along with this, and it's not working.
I'm confused as
Well, there's
well.
only one thing that you need to know,
Doing
Raven.
God damn it.
enough.
Carillion, are you wanting to go through the door with Nyx or jump?
Or
I'll
it's
go
not
through
a
the
door, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll go through the thing.
Alright.
We'll teleport over, and since I'm
Okay.
the heavier of us,
Okay.
we'll pull you over.
So
Well,
Nyx will just touch Carillion then and dimension door across.
Okay. So you guys are across.
So, can anybody do that jump thing, or is that just
Anybody can try to jump. Yeah.
Well, I mean, do you
The wall run?
always jump
Throw me the
your
rope.
jump your distance, the distance that he jumps? Because you said you jump your movement distance.
No, you can jump your
With,
strength score if you take a running start.
Oh, anybody can.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can do that roughly.
Yeah, which is why I.
It's still gonna, because of the situation, it's still gonna require a check.
Yeah,
But
sure.
that's more to land.
Mhm.
So
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that's how it worked.
Cool. I will brace myself holding the other end of the rope.
Yeah, we're basically playing
Real
tug of
good.
war.
okay, so Bramnik is gonna try to go across then.
Right.
Brandon can just hang off the rope actually. Just
Yeah.
hop across.
Yeah, but he still has to maintain his dexterity and all.
Mhm.
So
Not if he hangs upside down with his hands on the rope, like a sloth.
with the rope, I'm gonna give everybody advantage through there. Oh God, yes, thankfully. Okay, he makes it across.
He's too chunk and sloth.
Barter kind of. How insane is Barter really? Let's see here. Anything you can do? Try to think if there's anything like an easier way for him to get across, but he's gonna go across. Makes it no problem. So Ta, you're the only one left.
All right. I'm gonna.
Barter
leave-
grabs onto the rope. Barter is a big guy too, thankfully.
Cool. I'm gonna leave my shield and spear behind and do the runny thing.
Okay.
Give him a thumbs up. We're ready.
Okay.
Also, that increases my movement, so yeah.
Yay!
Yeah. So I could actually jump 30 feet if I wanted to. So I need to do a.
Well, yeah, with an athletics check.
Yeah, okay.
I just
there we
wanna
go.
say-
Okay, yeah, you land on the other side, no problem. So
just
this
wanna
is
say-
the order that you guys
I'm
are
gonna
in.
summon my stuff like a badass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
and-
So you call him back.
In a dead sprint at us, jumping over. I've never seen.
Considering-
anything more terrifying.
This particular shit show, I want everybody to reroll stealth again, because somebody might have seen you.
Hey, I did better.
Yeah. Okay. So,
14, 17.
so the two heavy guys.
Mhm.
Barter has decent stuff. Not that good. Okay, so
That's 22.
all of a sudden you hear the thoosh, thoosh, thoosh.
Good job,
thoosh
guys.
Sort of
Good job.
speed up. From where you are, you can see this large Titan figure starting to move in your direction.
Nope.
At as fast a speed as he can. What do you guys want to do? You got a few seconds to figure it out.
Frick, go to the door thing.
Run.
Move.
Yep. Close the door thing. Close it.
Okay, running.
Okay. So everybody just give me an athletics to run along this path if that's what you want to do.
Oh.
Oh
damn.
no! Don't make me do that.
Not athletics.
It's just running along the path. It's nothing. Oh
Fuck.
my god.
Oh, no. Birdie, a little ways down.
Oh my god.
You and Nick slip.
Wow.
I reach out to grab. him.
Rope.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are next to each other.
Yeah,
Two,
I'm
you
nowhere
slip.
near.
And fall.
Well, at least we're
as-
together.
As you do, you're only about 50 feet in the air now.
Only.
But you are falling incredibly quickly, and this giant Titan is now coming directly at you.
Nice knowing you guys.
Yeah,
I
so now
will.
you're good.
Can I touch Birdie? Am I able to touch him?
Yeah, you're right next to him.
Okay, I will touch him and cast fly on him and myself.
All right, we keep running.
Okay.
Yay.
So in the nick of time, you two get fly cast on you. Everybody else, you guys make it to the end. You see a rough stone opening, light emanating from it. The chant itself getting
I'm raising
much
my halberd as we're running at it.
louder.
I'm gonna smash anything I see.
I want to use my Pact Keeper rod and go to spell slot back.
Okay, well, Grave Titan is right up against you right now. Like he is charging through. There is no door on here. There's a pit that goes down with a circular staircase. It's there, but you can kind of see it goes in. The tunnel is probably about 15 feet wide.
Are we fighting him or what?
Are we land on it? Let's just go in through the thing.
Yep.
We're just
That's
gonna
gonna
jump in the
cause
pit.
commotion. Well, there's stairs, isn't it? Isn't there?
Yeah, it's a circular shaft about 15
Oh,
feet
okay,
wide
it's
with
there.
a circular staircase going around the outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
This is going to turn into the most ridiculous thing. Okay.
Yep.
As you guys get in, the Titan attempts to get in with you. Titan
didn't you
is-
say we were like 50
can-
feet up?
No. You guys have gotten to the other side.
Oh, okay. I
That
thought
was
we were
what the
still like 50
athletics
feet up.
was to run along there to hopefully get to the door fast enough. Except there's no
Okay.
actual door; it's just an opening. There's a
Okay.
pit, almost like a well, dug almost perfectly straight down with a circular staircase going down. It's about 15 feet in diameter. The Grave Titan is chasing you at the moment. So, knowing that, what do you want to do?
Oh, nuts.
Oh well, doorway's not
Okay.
wide enough, so we just like go through there, and he'll just like nothing.
It's 15 foot wide straight down. There's no tall problem here.
Oh,
But he probably can't fit on the stairs very well. Or wait, are you saying the stairs are 50 feet across, or is it the pit?
No, the cylinder is. But looking at it, he could easily reach out both arms and just do that weird. You know how people do like the parkour, sort of walking up using their hands on like two chimneys next to each other or something. He could do that.
Oh, yeah.
He could get down this probably.
Smart enough to do that?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna.
You don't know. Do you know?
I say we just go and then see what happens.
Okay.
I mean, it's undead. It's not gonna be smart. Plus, he's really slow.
Okay. So, as you guys charge down the staircase, each one of you just trying to keep your mind off the fact that this giant thing is coming after you. You get down the equivalent of like 2 full rotations around the stairs, and you can hear the giant step onto the stairs as the stairs crack underneath him and begin to actually like break as he takes another step trying to
Let's move faster.
somehow
Yeah,
hold
let's
on.
move faster.
You have
Okay.
stuff is starting to you can hear the cracking of stone against the immense weight of this thing. What do? You got a few seconds.
I'm gonna fly.
Yeah, you guys go ahead.
Two people flying. Okay.
Keep
Run
double
down the
moving
stairs.
all the time.
Yep.
Being tough.
So you get about halfway down. You can still hear the giant. It's slowed down a little bit, and then you just hear a resounding crunch sound.
Get out the way.
Not
The
looking
giant has essentially stomped on the stairs, and he has now begun falling
Yep.
as a flesh and rotted flesh cannonball coming straight down this pipe.
How close are we to the bottom? Like not
You
all close.
you've got about a fourth of the way to go.
Okay, and it's just plummeting
It's
down.
probably about 50 feet. And he is probably another 50 feet, 50 to 75 feet above you, but coming down very fast.
Is
I
he
need-
like falling through the center or like bouncing off the stairs and shit?
He is breaking the stairs underneath him.
Oh, okay. So he fills the whole thing then.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought he was just like in the very center.
Yeah. Think of this like you guys are
Like an old-timey
descending
watchtower with a spiral
a
staircase.
well, and instead of Indiana Jones's ball going through like the tunnels, this is a ball being dropped straight down a well. Okay, that's the effect of what's happening right now. You guys, yeah. So what do you want to do? You got like 2 seconds.
You said he was 18 feet tall?
He's about 18 feet tall, yes, and about 15 foot around. He's huge.
I guess I'll prop some spears, some javelins up and hope he impales his ass on it. And we can kill him easier because he's wrecking the fucking stairway we need to take.
How wide are the stairs that we're on?
About 5 feet. There's a little gap in the center.
Okay. Well, shit. I'm gonna. I don't know if this works space-wise. If I cast enlarge on myself, would I be able to like? Because I grow up to twice my size, and
That'll put you 10 feet across.
right. Would I be able to like bridge the gap between the two different sides and like hold my shield up to try and hold them above everybody?
You could try that. At this point, who's in the front? Birdie and Nick.
Yeah.
So you guys can see the light from the bottom of the tunnel right now. Everybody else is like sort of strewn along the way. Here, I'm gonna do this here. So you guys are kind of here at the bottom, and then we'll do it kind of like this. So this is kind of how the situation is, and so if we say going that way, and that way, then that way. Birdie, you can see about 15 feet below you a small doorway that seems to lead out. And there's some light coming from it.
Well, that might be better than where we're at.
Yeah, let's go for that. I didn't know there's a door there.
Yeah.
Well, you can't see it. Only Birdie and Nix can see it at the moment.
I'm gonna call out door and move your asses.
Okay.
Alright.
So you two could easily dash and get there. This is where things get interesting.
Yeah.
Curlian, how do you want to get down? You are still 15 to 20 feet in the air.
That's
I will
not that
start
high.
sliding down the stairs.
It's just a small fall.
Okay.
It
Give me
won't
just a
hurt
straight
much.
dex roll to slide down the stairs without hurting yourself. And just
Wow.
you sort of go into like a baseball player's slide and just fall right off the edge. I need you to roll me 2d6. You do hit the ground and you can kind of drag yourself out. But yeah, you
Wow, look at
Okay,
that. I
you
max
take
rolled a
damage from that.
d6 instead of doing better than a fucking 1. Is there a limit to this? If I roll another critical fail, will you allow me to re-roll that? I've had 5 today.
No.
yeah, we'll see. Bramnik. Let's see. What does he have on his list of shit that he can do? I don't even know. Like, this is why I don't like playing characters while doing this. Let's see here. He is going to... Yeah, he's going to say fuck it. He's going to jump. I'm just going to have him do a dex roll. Yeah, dex save. He manages the dex save and joins you guys. Barter sort of looks at you and goes, I'll see you at the bottom. And literally just jumps. And he's gonna go, that, he's gonna
Breaks
take
his
only
neck.
1 for that.
So we're, what, 20 feet up? 15, 20?
Rolled max. Okay. Yeah, so, Corellian was about 15 to 20. You're between 20 and 25. You're a little higher up on the thing, as it's a small thing.
How much fall damage is it per 10 feet? Is it 1d6 per 10?
1d6 per 10 feet, typically. So you could potentially take up to 3d6, considering it's 25 feet.
I'm gonna try. Can I try to shield surf down the stairs?
You can totally try that.
I'm gonna try this.
You know what? Fuck it. Because of your
Fuck it.
shield master feat, I'm gonna give you advantage on the dex check to do it. Fucking Legolas. 11. Okay, so here's what happens. You manage to skirt down, sort of an extra 10 feet or so, but the wall, being a wall, and this being the first time you've ever tried to do this, the shield catches the edge of one of the stairs, and you kind of go spilling down.
Yeah, it's fine.
You do fall through. I need you to roll me a, it'll be 1d6. Okay, so you take 2 damage at the bottom. And as you guys run out, just barely outside of the room, a huge burst of dust and stone splinters, really, just fills the air around you as this giant grave titan impacts the stone beneath you. Or not beneath you, but where you reach.
Behind you.
Right behind you, yes. And it doesn't seem to be moving, but it also doesn't seem to be dead. You kind of surmise that it's likely stuck.
Poke with a stick.
Fucking kill it now!
Let's not poke it with a stick. What if it grabs one of us?
What room are we in? Maybe let's look around first.
You're now in a small room. You can hear chanting coming from below you.
Okay.
There's a single path. The rock here is very different to what you saw earlier. It's obsidian black
Ooh,
with green streaks running through it.
Alright,
nice.
so how much is a healing potion?
Chiseled. Regular is 2d4 plus 2, I think. Or is it 4? Might be 4. Yeah, it's 2d4 plus 2, and then greater is 44, I think, and then yeah, whatever.
I'll treat that as an 8 then.
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, so this is an obsidian black room. You can see a faint blue light pulsing from down the path further on. The chanting continuing, slowly building. The Titan behind you cutting off what seems to be your only escape at the moment that you can see.
That's good. No
Well-
reinforcements.
What do you guys want to do?
Kill everything.
Go in that room, kill everything, and then get the fuck out. And hopefully that weird lady is in there.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Okay, you guys are gonna proceed.
Yep.
Do you need a short rest or anything first, Nix? You use some spells.
I've got one left.
Because this might be a good point to do a short rest, and also if we're going to go into a room full of chanting magic people, maybe I don't know, wait for Bramnick to be back for that.
Yeah, I was gonna end here if we were
Okay,
gonna.
cool.
Yeah, sounds good.
I think it's a good spot. I was worried we were gonna like tumble through here and like they were all gonna be in this room.
Mhm.
Hey guys!
Hey guys.
6 level
No.
20 necromancers.
Actually, you know what? Retroactively, Nix,
Mm.
make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Oh
good.
shit. So there might have been something up with that obelisk and those walls. There was something very magical and very fiend-like happening. You're not entirely sure, but you didn't look. So
That makes sense.
I have a bad feeling about all this all of a sudden.
actually here.
Alright, I think with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream.